He clicked it. Oh.
We in there. Yo. Yo. What's up, everyone?
Salute,
How it look on
salute.
how it look on your side, Queen City?
I'm looking. I still got, let me go out and come back in. I still got,
Boom. There we go. Okay.
hold on, let me see.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Okay.
We
So
live.
right, y'all. Gonna start off by saying now, yeah, we look different today. You know what I'm saying? We don't have DJ Tiger in the building today, so he asked Cooks to step in. Of course, you're always gonna see the Queen City, you know what I'm saying? Uh Tiger has some personal business he had to handle. He will talk with y'all when he get back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just send him your love. He's you know what I'm saying? Other than that, you got Cooks 24, you got Queen City. This is Full Blast Fanatics Sports Show. Much love to everyone in the building. Queen City, how you doing, brother?
I'm wonderful, my brother, my brother. Again, salute to DJ Tiger, man. Got you right here, dog. Can't wait to see you, chop it back up with you. But if I could be with anybody else, my twin, my full blast twin is in the building.
Yo,
so,
yo.
so I gotta put this out there, man. I know y'all always hear me refer to Cooks as my twin, but we got the same full blast tribe born day on December 7th, 2020. We were both made members of the Full Blast tribe. So that's my tribe twin, and I'm honored and just thrilled to death to be working with you today, bro.
Yeah, you already know. Strength and unity. You already know.
No doubt, no doubt. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Hardy Boy for showing up early as always. Mark, Chris, we got Demario, Rio in the building. Buffalo in the house. 300 in the building. We got Chris, as always, in the building. Appreciate y'all tuning in, dog.
Yes.
Appreciate everybody.
And make sure y'all talk, y'all hold, you know what I'm saying, hold it down with us. You know, I ain't used to being the host of somebody else's show. So, you know, I'm gonna do the best I can. I know I ain't the DJ, but I'm here. I'm gonna do the best I can, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it
So we're
do
gonna
it.
make it work, you know what I mean?
So
So I guess we're gonna jump right into it, Queen City. Monday, July 25th, everyone, 2002. We're gonna start with the MLB Home Run Derby.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we all kind of talked about who we thought was gonna win. Shout out to Juan Soto. He's a 2022 MLB Home Run Derby champ. At 23 years old, he's the second youngest player to ever win the Home Run Derby, and the second Washington Nationals player to win the event after Bryce Harper won in 2018.
My boy.
He's also the first Dominican-born champion since Robinson Cano in 2011. So
Mm.
salute. So that was dope to watch. I was rooting for my boy Pete Alonso,
Hmm.
representing the Mets, rocking the hip hop, but he couldn't get the three-peat going. So shout out to Juan. Hardy Boy put something in the stream early on about the Home Run Derby. Home Run
Yes,
Derby
he did.
All-Star game was fire all the way until they picked the MVP of the game, and they gave it to a stupid Yankee who only tied the game. Goofy's Buxton hit the game-winning home run and doesn't get it. Facts. We're gonna talk a little bit about the game too, Hardy Boy.
Hmm.
Oh, Chris picked Juan Soto. Salute, Chris.
Salute, Chris.
That's what's good.
Um, Rachel Robinson, man, that was big. Rachel Robinson, for those who don't know, that is Jackie Robinson's wife. She turned 100 years old on July 19th, which was the night of the All Star game. Um, Rachel Robinson has preserved the memory and legacy of her husband, Jackie, for 50 years. She is the founder. She is the founder of the Jackie Robinson Foundation, a nonprofit that provides college scholarships and leadership training. Um, that was big, man. Just to hear her making it to 100, uh, it brought me to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I didn't really know much, me myself, much about Jackie Robinson's family, wife, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I seen the stories, I watched the documentaries and things, but she was a definite trailblazer in her time, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead and break it down, Queen City.
Well, facts. I mean, Cooks, you kind of broke this on the grind mode. I was watching grind mode with you and Tiger, and you mentioned it like when it first jumped off. You know, and I would be remiss to talk baseball this week without speaking on that, man. Like,
Hmm.
it's a really standard saying. Beside every good man is a strong woman, but man, what he went through, you had to have a ride or die, man. You had
Yes.
to, man. The way he was treated, man. Hey, somebody zap that right there. Can we get a mod to take out the
Yeah,
little
moderator.
XD?
Get a moderator.
Mario, somebody go ahead and snipe them.
Snipe them down.
I might have to go to my phone and do it. But
They got them.
they got him. Pow,
They got
yes,
them. Thank y'all.
appreciate it. Yeah, man, big ups to her, man. Like, with everything he went through when he came home, he need nothing but love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
But ESPN was showing they've been doing some documentaries too. They showed a clip of a speech Jackie Robinson gave. And
Yeah.
I had not heard him speak like that.
I never heard his voice.
Man, it was a clip on this morning, and they were talking to you know, baseball players that came later, and they were saying, how much pressure was on him, to succeed as the first black to come in, and everybody was saying it was so many other better players like Josh Gibson and Satchel
Mm-hmm.
Paige from the Negro Leagues. Like, he wasn't the best that we had to offer, but he had to have the right temperament
Temperament.
to deal with what he was going to deal with, man.
Mm-hmm.
There was a speech where he talked about that. He was saying, I'm every black man. I'm representing every black man in America every time I put that uniform on. I'm like, that's rare footage, man. I don't know about y'all, but I never really heard him do public speeches like that.
Me neither.
I'm going to have to do some research on that.
Me neither. I know when I heard it, it made me stop, look, and listen. I tell you that much.
Yes, sir.
It made me stop, look. He got one of them voices that'll make you stop and, like, oh, I need to listen to him. Like, and he ain't preaching. He ain't preaching. He just
No.
telling you something that you need to know or something that you need to remember for a long time.
Facts. So Chris had added something. First, thanks, Chris, for that headshot. And Chris said, also, did you guys know Jackie Robinson was a staunch conservative and a supporter of Richard Nixon? No, I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. But man, regardless of whatever political views he had, man, you gotta big him up, man. Like that right there is major.
Yeah. Yeah.
No movie can do justice to what he went through on a daily basis, man.
Exactly. I rock with you on that.
Yeah.
So let's get into the All-Star game recap.
Word. So as Hardy Boy said, Giancarlo Stanton won MVP. The American League has now won 9 straight All-Star games.
Mm-hmm.
So now, because of that, the AL gets home field in the World Series. We talked about that last show. I disagree with that, man.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I disagree with that, man. It should be who has the best record between the two teams, man. But that's 9 straight times. American League has now had home field. If they've been doing that rule that long, Chris, I don't know if they've been doing that all 9 years. I remember when they made the switch to doing that, but I don't know if it's been 9 years, man.
Oh yeah, hold on. Queen City Plus. I wanted to make sure people saw that right there. Chris said that the History Channel got a documentary called After Jackie. So thank you, Chris, for that, because I'll make sure that I check it out. So thank you for that. Go ahead. Continue, Queen City. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, me too, man. I'm gonna check that out too. So the American League won 3-2 for their 9th straight All-Star victory, and 21 out of the past 25. American League just ruled in the All-Star game, man.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, the Braves won the World Series, but like they National League, but the American League been smoking them. I don't know anybody in the chat, has an idea about why that might be, because you always have shifts in power like that. Remember NFL, the NFC, the NFC.
I guarantee it. I guarantee you, Hardy Boy got an answer for us. I'm waiting on it.
Hardy Boy, why is the American League winning?
No, he gonna know.
Yeah. Oh, Chris said they did it since the tie in the All-Star game. Oh, that makes sense. So
all right.
Like, y'all want to just be chilling and have a tie, like, so we're gonna make it mean something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but Stanton's 2-run homer in the 4th inning, followed by Minnesota's Byron Buxton. That's who Hardy was talking about. His solo homer was the difference in the game. Stanton is now one of 5 players to win an MVP award, home run derby, and All-Star game MVP. Woo! I'm gonna say that again. League MVP, home run derby, and All-Star game MVP, joining Ken Griffey, Miguel Tejada, Cal Ripken Jr., and Dave Parker.
Good lineup.
Yeah. So as far as the National League, Mookie Betts singled to center to bring Ronald Acuna Jr. home, and Paul Goldschmidt homered in the 1st inning to give the NL the early lead. So that's how they got their points. But shout out to the American League. Unfortunately, Hardy Boy did not like who the MVP was because it was not a Minnesota Twin. I feel you though. Hardy Boy ride from Minnesota, man. You gotta love it. So the next one goes out to Stub Rock. Man, Stub Rock hit us with this in the chat, man, when it happened. Toronto Blue Jays, Ramel Tapia, inside the park grand slam. I'm going to say that again.
Inside the park grand slam.
Lifts the Blue Jays over the Red Sox 28-5. Tiger was in the chat like, yeah, beat the hell out of the Red Sox. Dude, first of all, I had to go see it. I'm like, how do you got to change hats for that.
Had to change.
How do you get an inside the park grand slam? Dude, he hit a ball deep to center. Center fielder lost it, Cooks, and it bounced maybe like 10 to 15 yards behind him and took a big hop to the wall. Dude, the center fielder didn't even run after it, dog.
He didn't.
Dude from left field came over and slid and picked it up, but it was on his horse, cuz. Inside the park. Facts, Chris. The center fielder gave up on the play. I saw that.
Oh.
What is he doing? He just gave up on the play.
See, that type of stuff ruins All-Star games.
Yeah. No, this wasn't in the All-Star game. This is regular.
Oh, my bad. Regular?
This is regular matchup.
Oh, man. Hold on. Let me rewind. That type of stuff ruins teams.
Yeah. That was crazy, man. That was crazy.
Damn.
So those 28 runs set a franchise records for runs in a game. They won 28-5. That's crazy, man.
Against the Red Sox.
Yes. Red Sox.
Question I got for the chat. For everybody that watched the MLB All-Star game, I'm just wondering, did you enjoy it? Like, was it all the way live for you? You know what I'm saying? Because we watch NBA All-Star, we watch some people watch the Pro Bowl, some don't. You know what I mean? Because we know how that go. But I'm just wondering, what I'm saying, as baseball fans, was it good all the way through for you? You know what I mean? I just like to know some of y'all opinions on the game. What y'all think might have could have been better? You know what I'm saying? Like less commercials, anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's hear, I like to hear y'all opinion on the whole game.
Yeah. I mean, it. One thing I would say, while people chime in the chat, that I did like, that I think you got to be pretty skilled to do. They had earpieces in the pitcher's ears. They talking to the pitcher live, Cooks.
Oh, really?
While he pitching. Yeah. So what do you think? A slider here, a fastball inside? So, I don't know. Let me see. I think I'm gonna throw a slider. I'm like, dude, like that just shows you, man, how talented they are. You know how much concentration it takes to pitch? And it was a couple of conversations between the catcher and the pitcher, and he was like, "You don't shake off the catcher very much, do you?" He was like, "Nah, I used to go with what he called." That was dope, man. That was really dope.
Let me ask you this, twin. Who sung the national anthem? Was it a good national anthem?
I don't know. I didn't see the
Okay.
I caught it after it already started.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody know? Anybody see that?
Anybody know? Did we have a
him? Baseball in general, man, is slow, man. I can watch it in the playoffs. I can watch like certain matchups. Of course, I watched back in the day when they had the home run contest between Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire. I mean, that's literally why they were juicing like that, because it brought eyeballs to the TV, man.
It really did, man. And it was seemed like it was I guess all old school all sports in the day was a little more tougher. You know what I mean? Like, because you didn't have all the technology that you have now to heal up and get well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When usually they wrap it up, rub tobacco juice on and keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts. Hardy was saying boo the national. We already know.
I know. I got you, Hardy. I got you.
So Hardy Boy said Mona from Tampa Bay. Kirk is his boy. Is that who's saying? Hardy Boy? I would imagine. I don't know. But Hardy Boy said that was dope too, man, how they were talking to the pitchers. I thought that was real cool, man.
Okay.
There's no way I could have been focused talking like that.
And shout out to Chris, because he said that he liked high scoring games. He said the end of the game 3-2. So he said he liked high scoring games. So I feel you on that too, Chris. Gotcha. High scoring game, you know what I mean? Make it more interesting, like a shootout.
Yeah.
I mean.
So Chris said some guy named Ben Platt sang the All-Star game.
Never heard of him. Just wonder. You know how we always have a funny story about the national anthems in one of these sports. So I just had to ask. You know what I mean? So, you ready for me? You ready to get into the trivia question?
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. I got it ready. So what we're gonna do, fellas, we're gonna just toss it in the chat since we don't have the graphics going today in the scroll. So this kind of goes right in talking about high scoring games. So I just tossed it in there. So Cooks, you can hit them with that.
All right. Fullblast Fanatics Sports Show trivia question going down now. Here we go. What MLB team holds the record for the most runs scored in an MLB game? And how many runs did they score?
All right. So we talk about high scoring. We need the team and how many points. Snipe that, Chris. Snipe that again for us. I know you might be working on the trivia question. Anybody else snipe that for us?
Snipe them. Get out of here with that match.
No doubt. Let's see. I'm on here now. I might can do it.
Okay. Let's see. I should have been doing.
Chris got it again. He got it already.
Okay. I forgot I could do it over here too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just flipping back and forth. So I'm still looking. Let's see. We're looking for the team that scored the most runs in the history of MLB, and how many runs did they score? So while they're working on that, I'm just going back to the stream, back to a couple of comments. Chris said the Hall of Fame ceremony was good. I didn't catch that, but I know Big Papi went in. Big Papi went in. I know they were hyped for Big Papi.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, that's their boy. That's their boy right there. Big Pop. Mm-hmm. That's their boy.
Boston Strong.
Shout out to Don Burr. You know
Don Burr in the building.
Shout out to Don Burr. I ain't seen it, but I threw the hat on for him.
That's dope right there. What up?
You know, Tiger always giving him a hard time, so I said I'll be the good guy. I'll be out there.
Yeah. What up?
I got an uncle stay in Detroit, so yeah, I got to, you know what I mean.
Yeah. One of my new neighbors, man, is from Detroit. Cool dude. He played basketball for Western Michigan. He got the Chrysler 300 with the white walls on it. I'll be like, "What up, dog?"
Ooh, you hey.
Shout out to my peeps, man. Shout out to my peeps, Leon.
What up, dog? You know what I mean?
All right, so Chris says he has no idea about the trivia question. So Cooks, I mean, we on the countdown? They done?
You want since we have to do it a different way, you want to put the answer in there and surprise everybody one time? Okay.
I got the answer in 5, 4, 3. Hardy Boy, and it's not from back in the day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, it's taking a minute. Here it comes. Showing on my end. There you go. Boom.
The Texas Rangers hold the record for the most runs in an MLB game, scoring 30 against the Baltimore Orioles in 2007 in a 30-3 run.
That's a football score.
God.
30-3.
God.
But shout out to the Blue Jays. They was only 2 runs short. You know they was probably trying to get it.
You know they was, man. They just ain't gonna tell nobody.
I know, right? It started probably going around in the you know, in the dugout. We need 2 more runs. We need 2 more runs.
Just need 2 more.
Hardy Boy, 07 is not back in the day. I'm an old head, dog. I'm an old head, man. 07 is not back in the day, man.
Come on, Hearts. Come on, Hearts.
If you was born in the 60s like me, then you know that's not back in the day.
You know what I'm saying?
How the boy say 07 is back in the day?
No. I mean, no. Come on, Hardy.
Oh Lord.
Hardy, bro.
Hardy boy. But yeah, man, I stumped everybody on that one. Chris says exactly. Y'all both think that's back in the day?
No.
Wow. Chris, we're gonna talk about Kyler Murray's contract when we get to football, but I did not know that. Crazy. That's crazy.
Oh Lord, Jesus. Boy, Hardy boy, don't be cracking me up.
Yeah.
So I see you got some information on this 7-foot left-hander. What's going on with that?
Man,
the Orioles.
Man, listen. I don't know much about him, but I want to see him.
Mm-hmm.
The Orioles selected a 7-foot left-hander, Garrett Beck, from St. Leo University with the first pick in the 13th round of baseball's amateur draft. If Beck makes it to the majors, he passed 6'11" pitchers Sean Hageli and John Roche as the tallest players in Major League history. All I know is Randy Johnson was what? About 6'6", 6'7"?
6'7", I believe.
Hum that thing.
Remember when he hit that bird?
Hit that bird. Ain't that crazy? What are the odds that you destroy a bird with a baseball, man, in a stadium like that?
What are the odds? And I'm talking about we talking about going straight across the plate too. Like how in the world this bird know to go straight across like that?
In the line of fire, I think sports science did something on that. They
Had
did
to, man.
velocity of the ball and the wingspan of the bird. I'm like, dude, that's crazy. But if this dude, man, is 7 feet and he left-handed, I'm interested. I'm interested. The Orioles are terrible. We got to see if the Orioles can get him up to AAA and into the majors though.
So that's where the work come in at, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Hardyboy made a tip, right? I mean, Hardyboy got a good point right there. He said baseball changed so much since 2007. Okay. Now you saying now that okay?
It has. I thought when he meant old time, I thought he was going back into it before they let us play.
Yeah.
I don't count stats before they let African Americans play sports. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just don't.
Good one, Hardyboy. Good one, man.
Facts though. I agree with you on that now. It has changed a lot since then.
You're right.
When you say back in the day, it's different to people depending on how old you are.
Yeah.
O'Neal Cruz for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The 6'7" rookie shortstop is killing it. Yeah, Chris, we talked about him last week. Dude, if you haven't checked him out, I've been tuning in for Pittsburgh just to see him, man. That dude, that O'Neal Cruz dude, 6'7" shortstop, Cooks.
6'7"?
6'7". His home runs, man, bat velocity, the ball be going out at 112. You know, he running the bases 37 feet a second. Like, dude is just a freak of nature, dog.
Oh, so we got a new star.
O'Neal Cruz, you gotta check him out.
Okay, O'Neal Cruz, I got you.
Yeah. But the next topic is exactly what we're here to talk about. We talked about how these draft picks got to go through single A, double A, and triple A to make it to the majors. Talk to us about Rob Manfred, man. This right here. I know Hardy was gonna chime in on this. Man, let me get this stuff out of here again.
Yeah, I'm at it. I'm at it too. I'm at it too. All of us at it.
Yeah. Headshots.
Get y'all butts out of there.
Up out of here. They keep coming in on different things because we putting them on. Let me see something.
Mm-hmm.
Word. But yeah, so that leads us to Rob Manfred.
Mm-hmm.
This crazy information that he spewed out of his mouth. He says that Major League Baseball has made real strides in the past few years in paying minor leaguers. Now, Major League Baseball, they get their money. Them in the NBA, they get their money. But dude, what they doing to the minor leagues, dog, dude, players not on the 40-man roster or with Major League experience receive between $4,800 and $14,700 annually.
Annually. Did you say 40? You said 4,800?
4,800 and 14,700. Dude, that women's football league that I talked about the other day, they made $45K for the season.
Wow.
USFL, so what do you 40K?
So what do you think the reasoning is behind that?
Well, one, because like they don't have as big a budget, you don't have as many crowds. A lot of those single and double A teams are in small cities.
Okay.
You know, like the Durham Bulls in Durham, they about them. Bull Durham. Mm-hmm. They got a huge following. But you got some little teams, the Nantucket Crawdads. I mean, you know, you don't have a budget and people are not paying to come to the games. How are you going to pay them, man? But still, you got drafted by a major league, a major sports league, and they saw enough talent in you to assign you to AA ball, AAA ball. I would imagine AAA makes more than that. I don't know, what the distinction is from this article that I got. But dude, like you said, Chris, that's homeless. They got to work other jobs, man. It says in season, and they only get paid during the season, leaving them to have to supplement their incomes with jobs in the off season. Why are they trying to prepare for the next year?
Okay, that brought me to a question I want to ask you, as well as all the diehard baseball fans in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying, Chris Hardy boy. I'm in Alabama, Decatur, Alabama, and the next city is our biggest city, which is Huntsville, which we have the Trash Pandas. I went to one of their games last year. Me and my boss, man, he took me for my birthday. You know what I'm saying, and we sat good, and I'm looking at everything, and I'm like, what you just broke down, and what the fellas and everybody talk about in the chat, could it be? And I'm just asking y'all, make sure y'all, because I'm learning from y'all. Could it be the city and the money that they bring through the city to be? You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like a popular city versus a city that's just trying to make some money and bring popularity. Does that have anything to do with it?
It's gotta be Cooks. And then when I look closer at it, it says players that make this little amount of money, they're not on the 40-man roster, or they don't have major league experience. So if you ever made it up there and they send you down, you still making decent money, I guess, on the contract that you signed to move up. So I don't know if this is single A or double A, but Charlotte, we got the Charlotte Knights.
Yeah.
Stadium. Uptown. It feeds into the White Sox. And I guess most of those guys have had some major league experience, or they put them on a 40-man roster. So they can get paid more. They just assign you down.
Okay.
So
I got it.
I don't know, man. But I know that's crazy, because this next thing I'm gonna hit you with is the commissioner makes an annual salary of $17.5 million. And he ain't swung a bat, caught a ball, slid into a base.
You said how many million?
17.5 mil. And his suggestion that minor league pay is acceptable is callous and false. So that's what the advocate for the minor leaguers, Harry Marino, is saying. Harry Marino need to get to work, because if they strike and they don't have no farm system, it's got to affect the team somehow.
Right.
You can't pay them dudes no $4,800 for a season.
That's true.
Women's football making more than that.
That's true. Now, okay, double back. So you said Charlotte Knights, and I know Charlotte is one of the best places. It's the place in NC, right?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then Chris was saying that he think every team is allocated to a budget. You know what I'm saying? And then Hardy Boy says amateur, and them two stay in major baseball loving places. So, you know what I mean? That's why I asked that question, because, like I said, Huntsville is the money making city of Alabama. So they put the team in the money making city. So that's why I was asking, you know what I mean? Like, is it based on where you live?
It could be. Because the article I read didn't really break down whether that was AA or AAA. It just focused on the group of players. One, you're not on the 40-man roster. Two, you've never had any major league experience. But yes, they are amateur. That's the same argument that college athletes had. You can call it an amateur sport, but you're making billions of dollars off of me.
Right.
So it's a paradox there. I'm still an affiliate of a major league team, man. Like, it's got to be some kind of common ground to pay them more than that. With inflation, just by the nature of there's no salary cap in baseball. Like, they can spend what they want. And the money that they bringing in, you mean to tell me you couldn't pay them more than that? Like, that's, like Chris said, that's homeless in California. That's homeless in a lot of cities and states.
Yeah, you're right. Now, now let me ask you this, Hardy Boy, personally. Could it be, is it, or could it be, or an option the team that the single A, double A connected to, like the Barons connected to the Sox and whatever. Like, could it be that? Maybe.
Could be. It could be, man. But I mean, like, I guess it varies, man. I mean, if you feed into a small market team and their budget, because you're right now, every Major League baseball team budget is different. That's why some of the franchises that are in small markets never win and never will win in baseball. That's the downside to not having a salary cap. Because then it's just about whatever organization is going to spend the most money. But man, I mean, I just feel for them dudes, man. Cause dude, I'm be honest with you. My first job, Cooks, was parking cars for the Charlotte O's. My Uncle Bert, man, Uncle Bertram, rest his soul, man, got me that job. They was paying me straight cash. It had to be like 12, dog. So we used to have the Charlotte O's was AAA that fed into the Baltimore Orioles. And I used to park cars, directing them where to come park for all of the home game. And I go into the locker room, the smell of the pine tar. I got to know the players and stuff. I had a crush on the third baseman. His wife drove like a 300Z. Hey, Cooks, I used to hold a parking space for her.
Oh, yeah, you already know. Go on by.
Right here. But, man, I look back on that, man, and them dudes, man, some of them went up to the Orioles, man. And like they made decent money, all drove nice cars, So I don't know, man. Ultimately, they are amateurs, and I can see they may still have to supplement their income. But $4,800?
$4,800 though, dog. Man, that's something right there.
Yeah, that's I can't.
That's almost Queen City. That's almost like telling them players, you better be glad you playing for somebody. Now take this check and get on back out there.
Exactly. Exactly. You working at Home Depot in the summer.
You better get back out there and take that money. Shoot.
But the biggest thing is like how they gonna work on their game. Like if they got a family to support, they got to work a real job, man.
Got to work a real job.
I mean, you investing in me, you want me to develop. Yeah.
What I'm supposed to do?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
All right.
I'm gonna keep up with that though.
I know we definitely gonna come back to that. You know what I'm saying? So the TBT updates. I know you was ready to break down. So the TBT updates, and like I said, you had to remind me of the TBT. So do your thing, do your thing, Queen City. I'm ready.
Yeah. So I don't know how many people have been watching the TBT. I've been a little busy, man. So I've been able to sit down and watch mini games. So it's a couple of teams that I'm familiar with that I've been watching. But it was a really good game the other day between Team Heartfire and Team Enchantment. So Heartfire is just a bunch of dudes from different schools. The TBT, the basketball tournament, a lot of the teams are alumni teams, dudes that all played at the same college.
Okay.
And then some of them, they just play for a cause, like you play for autism or you play for cancer. If they win cancer research, if they win, they'll donate some of the winnings to their cause. But Team Heartfire's coach is LaFonso Ellis that played at Notre Dame and that is a sports broadcaster now, right? The Fonz. Everybody know the Fonz.
Everybody know Big Nose.
So they were playing Team Enchantment, that's New Mexico, University of New Mexico alumni. And one of the things that's probably an advantage in TBT is they put the regions, they almost put all of the regions in a place, in a gym where an alumni team is going to play. So they were playing at University of New Mexico. So you got all of these fans that's got on all of University of New Mexico. It's a real home court advantage. Man, a little scuffle broke out between two players. It was LaFonso Ellis' team was getting drilled. They was down by like 15. it was a little bit of tussle and whatnot, and the refs were trying to break it up. And Fonz went out on the court to try to break it up. Man, this tall white guy center for Team Enchantment. He played in New Mexico. I never heard of. I don't know what he said. It's rumored that he said something to the effect of "get your washed up off the court." But Alfonso Ellis heard it and just spun around and two-hand pushed that dude, man, in his chest. and knocked him down, man. Now, one thing I like TBT does is the refs are mic'd up. So the refs huddled up. They were looking at the footage, and they say, well, the little dust up between the players, that's going to cancel out. So it's going to be double text. They say, but Fonz, two-hand chest shoved the man to the ground, man. That's a flagrant and an ejection. It's like, yeah, we got to do it. So the dude told to the scores table, he said, all right, so the little dust up, we got double text, but the coach for Hot Fire, he gonna have to go. It's flagrant, it's an injection. He said, but don't announce it yet, because I want to tell him. So Fonz over there coaching. He's sitting down coaching, throwing up stuff. Don't know that he done. We'll start weaving his way through the players. He's like, Coach, let me talk to you for a second. He's still mic'd up. All right, he said the same thing. The little dust up between the players, that's going to cancel out. He said, but Coach, the two-hand chest, man. Two-hand chest shove, I just can't. Fonz said, I know, I got you. He said, yeah, you're going to have to go.
Got to go.
So he started walking out. So he tried to go dap up the dude that he pushed and the other players. And the dude that he pushed dapped him up. But the other players, dog, was like, ain't shaking your hand. It almost started again, dog. They had to have the police to escort him out. So I was
where are these games held at, Queen City?
This is at University of New Mexico. In
Okay.
court.
Okay.
But what was dope, though, was Team Heartfire came back and won the game, dog. Fonzo and them still in it. They still in it.
Now, just so I don't get confused, one more time, tell me all these teams are made together by the HBCUs?
No. They either all went to any college, they're college alumni.
Okay.
Or they're coming together to play for a cause.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you're a real college basketball junkie, you will recognize some of them, some of the names. But a lot of the cats play overseas too, though.
Okay.
But yeah, man. So what was cool about Team Heartfire coming back? You know, I talked about this last week. They got this thing called the Elam ending. And when you get to the last 4 minutes of the game, they cut the clock off.
Okay.
And they add 8 points to the team score that's in the league. And that becomes the target score. Good headshot.
Going after.
They just keep trying, don't they?
They just keep on, man. Dang.
So it was a 1-point game, dog. It was 72-71. So when you get to 4 minutes, they add 8 points to the team score that's in the league. So that made 79 the winning score. Dude, the little point guard for Team Heartfire for Fonzo Ellis' team went off. He scored all 9 points, dog. All 9 points, a 3 and 2 and 1s for the walk-off win.
Now, let me ask you this. I'm curious. Like you said, old school alumni and stuff like that. So what do you think the age range were for some of the players?
So it ranges, man. You got some cats fresh out of school. You cannot be a current college athlete.
Okay.
So you got some cats fresh out of school, and you got cats that's in their mid-30s, man, and almost 40 that's been playing.
That's dope, man.
So they get the Bengay out. Hey, but that Elam inning is dope, man. Like, if you catch a game, they get to the last 4 minutes, it's a lot of strategy that goes into that. Like, if you got the ball and you got the lead coming up on 4 minutes, you run clock. So you don't turn it over and let them get closer to you. Because if it's 81-80 and I go down and let you score, and you go up 82-81, they're going to add 8 points to your score, makes 90 the target score.
Oh, okay.
You need 9 points, and they need 8 points.
Okay. That
So
makes
it's
sense.
dope, man. It's dope, man.
Okay.
So I saw people talking about the Drew League. The LA Cheetahs is a team of Drew League players that's in this tournament, and they beat Challenge ALS. It's some tear-jerking stories on here, man. You got some teams that are playing for guys that passed away from cancer, passed away from ALS. I know Chris knows of the LA legend Casper Ware. He plays for the LA Cheetahs. For Challenge ALS. And he played for LA Cheetahs, and they won. He had 19-6. So they play Team Heartfire. But HBC United went out, man. They lost. It was a team of HBCU players. I see you. I see you with the LA hat. Casper Ware. So HBC United lost, man, to Americana for Autism. Heartfire came back and beat the LA Cheetahs. This is funny though. The nerd team cooks, all Ivy League school dudes, Princeton, Brown, Yale. They took down the defending champion Boeheim's Army, dog. Syracuse team won last year, won the whole $1 million. The nerd team, dog.
Dang, man.
81-74. They knocked out the defending champion.
And I love Syracuse. I'm a big fan of Boeheim, and I'm a big Syracuse fan. So, man, I'm shocked.
Boeheim's Army, boy, they played in Syracuse. They have big following.
Yes.
That's a big win for the nerd team.
It really is. Really, really, really is.
Yeah. So Chris, shout out to Chris. Chris says he does know he knows Casper Ware's dad really well. He went to Long Beach State. Casper Ware, that dude, man. He can ball. He the player coach for their squad.
Oh, word?
Yeah. So just to wrap up TBT, y'all, it is some games on tonight. If you're interested, check it out tonight. You got Blue Collar U is playing against that's University of Buffalo.
Okay.
They playing the nerd team at 7 on ESPN2. And then the Aftershocks is Wichita State alumni. They play Bleed Green, which is North Texas alumni. Shout out to B-Dub. That's B-Dub School, North Texas.
B-Dub.
Shout out to North Texas. So they play at 8 o'clock on ESPN2. So just some TBT games to check out, man. It's pretty good ball.
Yes, it sounds like it is.
When they get down to the Final Four, though, playing for that $1 million. One more thing I want to add that they're doing new this year, Cooks, because Puma is the sponsor, right? If you hit the game winner and you wearing Pumas, you get $1,000 check.
Word?
Yeah. And check it out. So some of the teams, the whole team wears Pumas. I'm gonna tell you what I've been seeing happening. This is shady. I don't know if they should still pay him or not. Dude played the whole game in Jordans. They got to the 4-minute Elam ending, and they called a timeout. He brought out them Pumas.
Brought the Pumas out. You know what I mean? Got to get that bread.
He brought out them Pumas just in case he hit the game winner.
Got to get that bread, cuz. Shoot.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Chris, no, Xavier McDaniel is not on the Wichita State team. It's some recent dudes that played, man.
I'm gonna watch that tonight, though. You gave me something to watch tonight. I'm gonna watch that tonight, man. I need to get caught up on that.
It's good ball, something to watch.
All right. Next up to bat, we got NFL updates. Oh, I'll read them out. The Arizona Cardinals and quarterback Kyler Murray have agreed to a 5-year contract extension that will keep him under contract through 2028. The deal is worth $230.5 million and includes $160 million guaranteed.
Man, I love NFL players getting guaranteed bread now, though, man. With Deshaun getting $230 guaranteed, 160 guaranteed for Kyler Murray, man. That's unheard of bread for quarterbacks, man. Guaranteed now. Even though it's not what Deshaun got. But Chris threw a whole wrench in it. He said it's in his contract. He has what? 4 hours a day? I gotta go back to it. What is it, Chris?
Yeah, bring that comment back, Chris. What you say he got to do?
It's too far back for me to find it. 4 hours a game study or 4 hours per week of independent film study.
He need. I agree with him. Yeah, make him do it. Make him work.
Here's the problem. The problem. If you have to do that, he ain't your guy. He ain't motivated. Dude, 4 hours per week. Dude, Peyton Manning would do 4 hours a day.
Like that.
Dude, now that I think about that, that's not good. 4 hours a week? Man, think about the Bradys and the Mannings and the Aaron Rodgers. That study film, like especially Peyton Manning. 4 hours a week. He's doing more than 4 hours a day.
The only thing, if I was to play devil advocate, the only thing that I would say is because he ain't a standstill quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I ain't making no excuse for the little brother. I'm just saying he ain't no standstill quarterback. So, if you want this, we need this out of you. You know what I'm saying? To get you better. Even though, like you said, I don't think it's a good idea either. Because for me, all that mess that he had going, you remember all that telling and what did somebody said and do all that. Like I ain't forgot that with Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
But it seems like now that's swept on the rug now. You know what I'm saying? Now he the star again now.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Salute to D. Maley on the check-in. Salute, bro. Malachi in the building. Tiger Son in the building.
What's up, Malachi?
Bro. Young King, I appreciate
Young Beck, what's going on? Young Tiger. What's up, Young Tiger?
No doubt. So, Chris emailed me something, too, about the Bears. Soldier Field dome proposal revealed by the mayor could cost $2.2 billion. Woo.
Whoa.
The Bears kind of need it, though, man. They've been piecemealing that little Soldier Field up. Like, at some point, you got to renovate like everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, Soldier Field used to be one of the driest looking places you could play. And then they added that extra little row and tried to make it a little more modern, but like
time for a change.
If you're not spending $1 billion on your stadium in 2022, you're not trying to win, dog. And ultimately, you're gonna get that money back. You're gonna get that money back in the Super Bowl. If they renovate that stuff, even though it's cold as heck, that's why it's gonna be a dome.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago will be on the list to get the Super Bowl right away.
It'll be that'll help them. That dome will actually help them.
Yeah.
Because as much as they do play in bad weather, sometimes that bad weather ain't their best friend.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Other NFL update from Twin. Veteran tight end Kyle Rudolph signing a 1-year deal with Tampa Bay.
That means Gronk's retirement might be official.
All right.
Tom gotta have that tight end, man.
Yeah.
Tom gotta have that tight end. I'm gonna tell you, it was a stat. Too many people probably saw it. I was gonna use it for a trivia question, but too many people probably saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Cooks, do you have any idea what Tom Brady's touchdown to interception ratio is in the red zone when Gronk is on the field? This is amazing, dog.
If I had to take a wild guess, definitely in the green and not in the red.
It's definitely in the green.
It's definitely in the green, and it's like when you say ratio, I wouldn't even know how to put it. But I know he probably close to 90-something%.
Dude, how about 100%?
Whoa.
48 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in the red zone when Gronk on the field. 48-0. Dude, I started to use that, but I'm like, nobody's gonna believe it.
Man, that's something else.
48 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. So Kyle Rudolph, man, I don't know how much he got left. He's dope. He was dope back in the day. He out of Notre Dame from Cincinnati Moeller High School. I know a little bit about Cincinnati Moeller because they broke Independence High School's win streak. When I used for the trivia question last week, Independence High School in Charlotte had a 109-game win streak. And they played Cincinnati Moeller, who had Kyle Rudolph, and they broke the streak.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Yeah. I know you're gonna like this next segment because you a uni guy. You a uni and hat guy.
Yeah, you know I do. You know it. Giants and Patriots to wear throwback unis this season. Panthers will wear all black unis with the black helmets. Bengals will wear the new white helmets. Oh my God, man.
Them white helmets, dope, man. Albino Tiger. Albino Tiger. Have you seen it? It's all white with the little black stripes.
With the little black
white unis.
Man, it's gonna be dope, man.
That's
my
dope.
God.
That's dope. Man, the Panthers should have been wearing black helmets, man. They still listen. Until they remove that big, horrendous, ugly stripe that we've been wearing on their pants since 1995, the Panthers ain't changed the uniform since 1995, Tiger. When they came,
that's true.
That's back in the day, Hardy boy. 1995.
That's true, though. You're right.
Dude, they need all solid black pants like the Saints used to wear. But the Black Panthers helmets are dope, though.
Yeah.
Why does it take you so long to have an all-black uniform?
You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, old Baker will do right over there with the black helmet on.
That's another discussion.
We got a chat question.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw it in there. Go ahead and read it. I'm gonna throw it in there too.
All right, chat. Fullblast Fanatics Sports Show. We got a in the mid chat question for y'all. Who has the best throwback uniforms?
Ooh.
Is it the? Am I reading this right? The Chargers powder blue?
No. No, my picks.
Oh, okay. My bad, y'all. Scratch that. Okay, y'all pick. Chat pick.
Yeah. Who got the best throwback unis, dog? Now, he already. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, one of them on my list is the Chargers. The Chargers powder blues, man.
Yes.
It's just something about that. I don't know because I'm a Carolina boy or not, but that light blue, man.
It's off the chain.
And then white with the white.
Off the chain.
Man.
And that other one that you got down there, though, that's sure enough the one.
Yes.
That goes back to starter jacket days right there, buddy.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you, it's one more that I like that you I know you like too. That's coming back. I didn't put it on the list, but they coming back too. Chris says, hate to say the Patriot Steve Grogan with the little Pat Patriot. They call him Pat the Patriot with the little man hacking the ball.
I had a hat like that.
So, they bringing those back. Third Eye, what up? Third Eye said the Raiders black and gray. You can't the Raiders.
Grimy.
Now the Raiders haven't changed their uniforms, but they classic though. You don't mess with that.
You can't mess with it. Even if they try to change them, how would you? You're like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, you can't mess with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Robert Ginn saying he's biased. Pat Patriots. D Manley, the creamsicles from Tampa Bay, dude. That looks like a creamsicle with the white ice cream on the inside.
Ooh.
Those are dope too, though, man. Those are dope too. Let me see. More before I give you the other two. So obviously, I'm partial to Carolina blue, but the Houston Oilers joints, man, like the starter jacket with the big oil rig on the back.
Man,
it was dope.
Cool. It wasn't nothing like having a Warren Moon jersey, man.
Yeah, man. The Oilers, man. That light blue and red and white is a dope combination.
Man, you got me started now. I'm just thinking. I see the whole outfit. The Reeboks with the red on the bottom. I see the whole outfit already.
Starter jacket, white.
Starter jacket.
Yeah.
And, hey, so bad. I ain't gonna wear regular pants. I'm gonna wear windbreaker pants with the zip up the side.
Oh, you gotta have the windbreaker pants.
I got to have my windbreakers on.
Let me see. Also, the other team that's wearing they throwbacks that I didn't put on the list that I know you're gonna like, dog. The Kelly Green Eagles. They're bringing them back, Cooks.
Oh my God, man! Yeah, put my Philly hat on for that. Oh man!
The Eagles rocking a black helmet this year, and they're bringing back the Kelly Green, the Randall Cunningham joint with the gray face mask, with the gray wing and the Kelly Green.
And they also changed the eagle up too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Got the old school eagle now. The one is all up in the air like that.
Yeah.
I can rock with that. Because Randall Cunningham is where the Eagles. That's where my Eagle little started. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching him. You know what I mean?
Harold Carmichael was that dude too.
Man.
Rest in peace, Andre Waters.
Yes, sir. And also rest in peace to my from defense on the defensive side. Remember he went and played. Yeah, and you know what you call played with us first for Green Bay. You know what I'm talking about?
Reggie
yes. Yes,
sir. Yeah, them Kelly Green Eagles, man. And we're gonna bring Jordan Davis back after the season starts. Ask him about those jerseys.
I'll be ready. I'll be ready for that one. I'm coming.
Yeah. Robert again said the Jets black helmet looks dope. It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the first year they've allowed teams to have 3 helmets. Like the NFL got to get rid of all of these uniform police rules, man. Like socks. You get fined for wearing the wrong socks and all of that. Like, come on, man.
Well, they don't wear what they want to wear, man. You know what I mean? Let me see. Is anybody else? Is this all teams or just these?
Oh, these are just the ones that I know that are coming out with theirs.
Okay.
You see, I think the Bills are bringing back some. I just put some that I know people are going to be hyped to talk about. The Bills bringing back the ones with the blue face masks and the red helmets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the O.J. Simpson joints.
Oh, wee.
Who else is bringing back some old ones?
That's gonna be fresh.
I think that's it, man. The Commanders, of course, they changed theirs because they are now the Commanders. Miss Cooley! Miss Cooley, we're gonna bring you on to talk about fashion.
Miss Cooley!
Thank you for tuning in. You know, Miss Cooley don't care nothing about sports, but I
already know.
For tuning in.
Hey, I'm gonna be waiting on her to type in here. I'm so lost, y'all. I guess I go. I caught that.
But you know what though? We might have to send her some uniforms. She into fashion. She can pick what she think the best throwback uniform is.
Exactly.
What time you think about that?
So you heard it. You heard it, Miss Cooley. You heard them. Oh shoot. Okay, where we at? Bad Hardy. All right. Miami Dolphins running back Raheem Mostert says he's cleared from knee injury. Prayers go out to Houston Texans rookie wide receiver John Mechie III, who was diagnosed with leukemia. Prayers go out to him. You know what I'm saying? Family, stay with him, stay strong. NFL enters media streaming marketplace with NFL service. You know anything? You know any details about that?
A little, I do. This just came out.
Okay.
But going back to the Raheem Mostert, this is me and B-Dub thing.
Okay.
Salute and good luck if y'all want to draft Raheem Mostert in this year's draft. He got me 2 carries last year before he went out. So that was kind of a little sarcasm joke. Might be putting that in there, talking about he's cleared from knee injury. Go ahead and pick him. I promise you this: in any draft we have, you will not see me draft Raheem Mostert. He won't be on my board.
I'm staying away from him too.
Prayers up to John Mechie, man. Big shout outs to the Texans though, man, for paying his full salary.
Good.
This season. They moved up to draft him. Dude has been through a lot, man. You know, he had some health issues as a child. Alabama, he tore his ACL right before the end of the season. Still got drafted, and then now leukemia. But the Texans have guaranteed his salary, so he's gonna just take this year off to fight cancer, man. So I know about that. So I'm rooting for that.
Root.
NFL is coming out with NFL Plus. So, Cooks, this right here is all about the Sunday ticket package expiring at the end of this season. Yeah.
What?
TV will no longer have it after this season. So, a lot of people's already cutting the cords. I've cut the cord. You can find a streaming service to get NFL ticket. That's all I'm gonna say.
You right.
So, it's rumored that Apple is trying to buy it. It's not coming back to DirecTV. So this is the NFL's version of ESPN Plus.
Okay.
So they've put out there that you will get out-of-market preseason games. Who cares about that? Some out-of-market regular season games and playoff games. The word "some" right there already has me fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
But they are going to allow like replays, kind of like NFL replay, where after the game is over, they'll release the coaches tape, the all 22 view, which a lot of coaches use. A lot of high school, college coaches get that stuff, man, and get that all 22 view and kind of try to adapt some of the stuff they're seeing in the NFL. But it's going to be free for anybody that buys a season ticket, but it's not going to be Sunday ticket. So just putting that out there. You know, if you think, and it's going to be like $9.99 a month, $100-some for the year. Just hold off. If you are not in the streaming service, just hold off on waiting to see who gets the Sunday ticket package. And Chris, I did hear Amazon too. Amazon and Apple are the top bidders. All of the big wigs are getting into the streaming, man. The Thursday night games are already going to be on Amazon Prime this year.
I was just thinking that too. With Amazon Prime and what all they already do, I can see that matchup happening.
Exclusively.
And this starts at the end of the next season.
Yeah, if you got Sunday ticket, you good for this season.
Okay.
Just last season. That's
okay.
why I'm going to cut the cord now.
All right. I'm glad. That's why I'm glad I find it my way. You know.
Yeah.
You know. We know.
Yeah.
Next up, Vikings wide receiver Justin Jefferson praises Devontae Adams as the NFL's best receiver during a recent interview, but added that he's pretty sure after this year is going to be me. I'll say after this year, I'll be the best receiver in the NFL. The words from Jefferson. So,
hey man, in order to be great, you got to believe you're great, man.
I
don't see nothing wrong with that statement, dog.
Because he bad now. He bad.
Yes, sir. The next one, give him some stats on that man right there, Cooks.
All right. Jefferson, age 23, has enjoyed a record-breaking start to his NFL career. He finished with a rookie record of 1,400 receiving yards in 2020. And mark surpassed last season. A mark surpassed last season by former LSU teammate Jamar Chase with 1,455. and his 3,016 career receiving yards are the most in league history for any player in his first 2 seasons.
Any receiver, Justin Jefferson, has more yards, 3,016, than any receiver in his first 2 years. Jerry Rice included, Sterling Shaw, Randy Moss, dude. And like Hardy Boy said, look who throwing him the ball. Captain Kirk. Oh, Hardy Boy, Kirk Cousins, man, is not the problem, man. People sleep on Kirk, man. Teams with sorry quarterbacks would kill to have Kirk Cousins.
I mean, from the football I watch, like, you know what I'm saying? You get somebody good weapons and they learn what they're supposed to learn, you know what I mean? Like, he's not a bad quarterback. Like, he better than, I can name 5 bad we can name 5 bad quarterbacks.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Kirk Cousins ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? He could be in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he ain't at the bottom though. He ain't at the bottom.
Yeah. He just been living on the franchise tag. Like, nobody won't commit to him to make him the guy. He's just like, okay, I keep signing that franchise tag. What I'm playing for this year, $50 million. Franchise tag. Okay, Hardy Boy said he wasn't talking reckless. Okay, I'm just checking, Hardy Boy, because ain't nobody harder on Minnesota athletes than you. I was just checking.
Yeah, I learned that about Hardy Boy. When it comes to Minnesota sports, he gonna give you the real deal. But hey, that's his place though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Next up, the 49ers give Jimmy G permission to seek
Hold on. I added something right there. I don't know if you refresh.
My bad.
We need you to tell us about AB embarrassing himself at Rolling Loud, Miami. The floor is yours, Cooks.
Man. Let me see. I'm gonna put this one on for this one. Man. This dude, man. So everybody know about Rolling Loud. You know what I mean? Concerts, things going on. People come out there, they perform, and then it's Rolling Loud. Y'all know what's going on out there. So, somebody, my twins, he sent me a message. He said, "Hey, man, check this out." You know what I'm saying? He said, "This only a little clip, but this a bigger clip. Go check it out and tell me what you think." So I went to it and looked, and I seen this man up on this stage. Same man who helped folk quarterbacks break records and touchdowns and all this and that. Same man who took his jersey off and this and that and ran off the field. The same man who said they picking on him and messing with him. And his man got on a full flashy plastic suit. Orange, bright orange. I'm guessing because he's from Florida. The show was in Miami. And he had traditional across his chest. You know what I mean? He had some plastic overalls on. You know what I'm saying? Big boots. Jumping around on stage, doing little dances that I probably never seen a man do before. You know what I mean? And they ain't dogging. Everybody to each his own. But it's just... And... he did say on a certain podcast that he had music that was coming out. You know what I mean? If we don't forget, he did put out a little diss track the day after he ran off the field. So it's like we were saying earlier behind the scenes in chat room. You know what I mean? If y'all don't see the clip, type in AB at Rolling Loud. It's a 9-minute clip. Watch as much of it as you want. You probably won't make it through the end of it. I just watched it because I wanted to see what everybody know the man. They know how, whether you want to say he's silly, wacky, crazy, whatever you want to say about him, he gonna go out there and do what he want to do. You know what I mean? And this right here shows that he can get out there and do what he want to do. True enough, he had the crowd up, but as far as us, like us in this circle right here, just to say, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see us really downloading none of that music because, it's just not what we rock with. I mean, we're gonna give him a chance. We're gonna give him a listen because it's AB. What AB talking about, man? Hold on, let me turn this on. What AB talking about? Then when he get to going, it's gonna be like, damn, AB, why you ain't keep on playing football? Why you ain't keep on playing football, man? Why? You could have ring, you could have like this, you could have all kind of rings on your finger, but and I ain't saying, and for my boy Hardy, I ain't saying I ain't saying play they game and be they slave. I'm just saying get back to what you know. Get back to doing what you do. What about you, Queen City, man?
Man, like you said, when it hit my phone, I was like, oh, it's AB. And then I saw Rolling Loud. I said, well, I gotta watch it. 30 seconds in, man. When Buddy said, do your dance, AB, do your dance, I was like, what's happening? So, I had to come to my twin brother in the Fullblast tribe that's a connoisseur of music from East Coast to West Coast to down South. And I had to run it by him. I said, tell me, man, am I missing something here? But I was glad to see that we agreed. Like, I don't know what that was. He was rapping over top of the record.
Yes.
Was not saying all of the words.
No.
And he had traditional on his shirt. There was nothing traditional in the world of music that I know to be hip hop that I saw happening. But to each his own. Hardy Boy said he was messing with the baby. Maybe that's something I just missed the boat on.
You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, like, okay, just look at it at a trying to make more money and more popularity. So you're gonna holler at the guy that all the young people love.
Facts. Just to make a name, get yourself on the scene.
You know what I'm saying? So
likes and some views. I don't know.
Yes.
I said, he embarrassed himself at Rolling Loud. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Hardy Boy said he's just playing, y'all. I wouldn't have known if he said it too.
I thought you was for real. Because I ain't gonna lie, I seen a little dude next to him jumping around with the little look. He had a ponytail on his head like this, and he was jumping around. So I'm like, maybe that was the baby. I don't know. He was like this, jumping around, talking about yeah, AB. I'm like, I don't know you either. So, but anyway, let's get back to the real. You know what I mean? The 49ers give Jimmy G permission to seek a trade. Chat question: where is the best destination for him?
I just added it. Where should Jimmy G go? Now I'm gonna tell you, Cooks, at the time I was doing the notes, I had Cleveland as a destination for Jimmy G. They went out and brought in Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wonder what the chat would think. New Orleans or Indianapolis? Chris, I like those. Hardy Boy said Charlotte.
Now let me ask you this right here, Chris. Didn't Indianapolis just get Matt Ryan?
It did get Matt Ryan.
Now, and still that's a good pick. But New Orleans, yes.
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 Here's my thought on that. Why I say Indianapolis, yes. Like, number one, what is San Francisco gonna ask for from Indy? 2, everybody gotta have 2 quarterbacks, man. The reason the Saints on this list is you got Jameis Winston, and then you got a glorified tight end. Talking about Taysom Hill gonna play quarterback, but he gonna be a full-time tight end. So
how that's gonna work?
Matt Ryan is 37. Facts, Chris. Like, I don't think that's a bad move. Charlotte, I mean, you already got Sam Bradford. You just drafted Matt Corral, and you got Baker Mayfield. I don't think the Panthers gonna make a move on that. I like New Orleans though. Jimmy G fits New Orleans. I can see that. I can see that.
New Orleans. Yeah, because they got the weapons. They got weapons.
Yeah.
And the way he play ball, you know what I'm saying? He could fit right into that because he a stand back and throw it type of dude like Drew was.
Yeah.
So I could rock with that. I don't know why I'm thinking it, even though the team ain't the best, but I could also see him maybe helping the Texans get a few extra wins.
The Texans, man.
But they need all kind of help though.
They need all kind of help. But the Mechie blow was critical. Like, I don't know, man, that's just tough. The blow of losing Deshaun Watson. And they didn't really get a haul for him, man. Like, I don't know. Hardboy says Miami. I don't think they want to put any more pressure on Tua than needs to be. Tua already know he got this year right here to prove himself.
Mm-hmm.
He don't prove himself, they're gonna go in a different direction. But I kind of like New Orleans, man.
Yeah, I like that New Orleans. That was a good one, Chris.
Mm-hmm. I was actually shocked the Niners did that though, man. I mean, like Jimmy G is not a bad quarterback either, man. I'm gonna tell you. And I know this keeps him up late at night because I think about it. He missed a deep ball to who is it? Eddie Royal? No. I can't think of the receiver, man. He doesn't play for Denver anymore, though, but he's a little quick slot receiver. In the Super Bowl against the 49ers, he missed him on a post route that would have won the game, man. And that's what the criticism is on Jimmy G, man. That he can't make the throw, man. Man, the receiver's name was on the tip of my tongue, too, man. I can't think of it.
Anybody in the chat know that receiver's name, by the way?
A lot of different teams, too, man. A little slot receiver, dude.
It seems like I just say it off the top of my tongue, but I can't think of it. But I know that play, though, that you talk. Emmanuel Sanders.
Man.
He played for Buffalo.
Sanders, man. Oh, post route. Game winner. Game, set, match. He just didn't make the throw, man. I don't know if he's not a winner, man. He's been to the Super Bowl. They won the NFC Championship. I don't know. I mean, I would keep him and Trey Lance if I was the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Much as Trey Lance gonna run.
What's going on with Debo?
Debo's still there. They haven't moved him yet.
Now, if Jimmy G go, if Debo stay, would that tell you anything? Or would that make you think anything? Or is this just a coincidence?
I don't know, man. That's a good question, man. He might want Trey Lance. He might say, if I stay, I want Trey to start.
You know what I'm saying? I want to play for the young dude. I don't want to play for the old dude. I want to play for the young dude.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, Debo Samuel and Trey Lance in that zone read reverse action, that puts a lot of stress on the defense, boy. When Debo go in motion, everybody head turning, dog, passing him off, you in zone. Like, and then Trey Lance can pull that thing, can run. Jimmy G ain't running nowhere on them knees.
No. Chris got a good question for you in the chat, for us in the chat. He said, what second year quarterback do you think will have a breakout season?
Great question. So we're choosing from Jalen Hurts. Who else is second year? Is Justin Herbert second year?
Yeah.
Justin Herbert.
Am I right? Let me know, chat. Am I right? Is it Justin Herbert second year, y'all?
Hardy Boy agrees. He says,
okay.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, I'm rolling with Hurts this year, baby. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to think who else is second year.
Cub from Cincinnati. Ain't this his second year?
Oh, Joe Burrow, third year, remember? Because he got
third.
Hurt.
Okay.
It's his third. He had the knee injury his rookie year.
Little dude from Chicago. His second year coming, right?
Justin Fields.
I take
Hurts over Fields.
I hope that Cuz have a better year. That came from Clemson. That played for what you call the white boy. You know,
Oh, Trevor Lawrence.
Lauren. I hope he just have. I hope he have a better year. I just want him to
Urban
have a better
Meyer.
year
Urban Meyer. That
because
foolishness that was going on with Urban
you know
Meyer.
what I'm saying. Like I really just want him to have a better year. Mac
Mac
Jones,
Jones, Robert.
he'll have a better year.
It's cool to say I do.
Hey, Miss Cooley, you always have a good year. You always have a good one. You always good.
Yeah. So Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Fields, and Zach Wilson. Forgot
Okay.
about Zach Wilson.
Okay. Chris, he said Hurts and Herbert they third year. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. I thought Herbert might have been third year.
Gotcha.
So Chris, from that list right there, I'm gonna go. Wow, that's tough, man.
That list right there, I'm going Mac Jones. If that list right there that he got, I'm going Mac Jones.
He got the best coaching staff.
I'm gonna go Mac.
I kind of think Trevor Lawrence, man, with the right coach, though, man, can blow up, though, man.
I'm saying like game wide, athletic, doing Trey Lance, but coaching and coach I'm going with Mac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The other ones, they teams didn't do enough to help them, so they looked bad anyway.
Yeah.
Especially Justin Fields. I feel so bad for Cuz. I'm like, dang, man.
Started him in fantasy, man. Oh, man, that dude had negative 3 points. I was so mad at myself, man.
Oh, I felt so bad for Cuz because he balled out at Ohio State, man.
Man, I'll never forget that. I was sick that Sunday. I started this dude, man. God almighty. That thing drove me crazy.
Mac Jones is Hardy boy said Mac Jones is done. How you figure, Hardy?
Belichick running the offense this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't name a coordinator. He kept saying, I'm going to be involved in everything. They have not named the offensive coordinator, dog, and camp starting.
So let me ask you, Queen City, is that good or bad?
Man, Bill Belichick, ain't no telling, man. Like, to be honest with you, good defensive coaches know a lot about offense. That's like Coach Prime. Like, he coaches the offense at Jackson State.
Oh, really?
He coaches the offense. Dennis Thurman is the defensive coordinator, cornerback that played for the Cowboys back in the day.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, to be a good defensive mind, you got to understand offense. You got to understand what offenses have hurt you in the past. But I agree, Chris, the receivers could be an issue.
Big time.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but like I can't underestimate Bill Belichick, man. This is dude that won and ran and threw what he threw 2 passes that game against Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think, even though he wasn't the offensive coordinator, who you think made that call, Cooks? The way he was struggling and the way the weather was, he walked over there and said, "Don't throw another pass." With that little gruff look on, with that little hoodie sweatshirt.
With that little hood.
Don't throw any more passes.
The collar just be all like this.
Don't throw any more passes.
Now, I got a question. I got a good question before we get into the Madden 23 ratings. And chat room, I want y'all as well. As we looking, we see the highlights, we see the what we see on the paper, wherever we find our football news at, who in y'all mind, you know what I'm saying, has the best complete team right now? Who y'all waiting to see? Like who, you know what I'm saying, like who do y'all think in y'all mind? It don't, you know what I'm saying, it's whoever, like who, as far as like who you personally looking at. I know me, I'm personally looking at the Philly, you know what I'm saying, not just because they're my team, but because they got some better weapons. So I feel like we're gonna tear that NFC East up this year. What about y'all?
I gotta think on that one a little bit.
Okay.
When I say complete team, I can't have any doubts at quarterback. That's my only thing. As much as I want the Eagles to do well with the homie Jordan Davis going there, and I like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has gotten better everywhere he's played at.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great question. I mean, I tend to want to lean toward the Rams again. I mean, Aaron Donald back.
Damn, forgot all about them.
Healthy Cam Akers.
Forgot all about them.
I know that's trendy because they won the Super Bowl, but like they so solid on both sides of the ball, man.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
I kind of like the Chargers too, Chris, but it's just like they like Murphy's Law, man. What can go wrong will go wrong, man. They'll miss a field goal. I mean, all kind of crazy stuff, man, can go on.
I see me and Hardy, we on the same. Now, D Malley, I see you say you don't like Philly, so who you roll with? You know what I'm saying? Just wondering, or not that who do you roll with, but like who, as far as like watching the whatever we watching, you know, so I know all of us watch different type of stuff as far as football updates. But like, what team in your mind do you feel like as of right now is going to be a threat? You know what I mean? Not win the Super Bowl. We ain't picking Super Bowl wins. Just who gonna be a threat? Like who we gonna be? Because y'all know once we start fantasy football and we breaking all that up.
I also kind of like the Bills. I also like the Bills too, though, man. Like,
yes.
If the Bills can get a run game going, like a real threat in the run game to commit people to that box, man.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I think, and then Cincy, like, dude, they upgraded the offensive line. That was their really only weakness.
Yeah, you're right about that, dog.
Everywhere else, I mean, if he don't get sacked 9 times in the Super Bowl, things could be different.
And tell me this.
I changed my pick, man, to the Bengals.
Bengals? You running with the Bengals?
Yeah, I think so, man. The albino tiger helmets, dog.
And you see now you see what Gant said. He said Kendrick Bourne, Devontae Parker, Ty Montgomery, and Tyquan Martin are all wide receivers for the Patriots this year. I'm guessing he answering Hardy Boy question because the Hardy Boy said what weapons they got. So, you know what I'm saying? What you think about that, Hardy? D. Madden said the Niners are the factor.
They gotta stay healthy, man. The Niners just be getting Jesus Christ, man. All kind of injuries, man.
Hey, Queen City, Tell me where did the dude go from the Seahawks that was the leading tackler? He went somewhere. Where did he go?
He went to the Rams, I think. Bobby.
Man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Rams and Bengals, man, coming off being in the Super Bowl, like made big time moves, man.
I don't want to pick the Rams because that's an easy pick. Like that's an easy pick.
That's what
because I forgot which one of the members said it, but it's like they got 10 Pro Bowlers. Like it's like you know what I mean? Like man.
Bobby
Wagner, dog. Like that's they did not understand that you got a dude in the secondary, you got a dude in the middle of the field, and then you got somebody on the line, like a sergeant, like a general for each position. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, tackling
like that. That's gonna be.
Jalen Ramsey's coming back.
Man, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough.
Hey, but
man,
I gotta go back to that Patriots wide receiver list. Devontae Parker is the only one on that list that really scares me. Ty Montgomery is part-time running back, dude. Kendrick Bourne is iffy. He got some huge drops for the Niners.
That's
Niners
true.
fans know. But Devontae Parker is legit. But you know, I see Mac Jones needing a big target, man. Those are little receivers, man, except for Kendrick Bourne. But I don't know. They still got
NBA.
Myers, NBA Hardy boy.
I'm sorry. I was trying to hold that in. I couldn't let that go. My man, go ahead, Quincy.
classic Hardy boy. But yeah, man. I mean, I think the Bengals, the Bills, the Rams. Matter of fact, the Bills and Rams played. That's the first game, right? That's first
I
game.
haven't looked at the schedule.
First night game. I think that's the kickoff.
Okay.
That's fire right off the bat.
Of course.
Bills Rams.
Is that one of the games that one of the matchups that you ready to see this year?
Heck yeah. I'm ready to see I'm ready to see any football, though. I've been watching women's football, Canadian Football League, old Miami Hurricane games. I've been watching.
All you doing is filling the data banks up. That's it. You know what I mean? You just filling the data banks up.
Fiending, man. Straight fiending.
All right. So we got the Madden 23 ratings going down. Shoot, Hardy boy, I know you more on the gamer than me. So shoot, you want to break that down? You know what I mean?
So I'm not really a Madden guy. I'm hearing it's a lot of good changes. I saw some YouTube videos about the changes they're making for Madden. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna get it. I mean, I'm still playing 20, and all I do is just download the updated rosters because the game really hadn't changed that much for me. That's my opinion. Hardy Boy feels differently. But when I see my quarterback get sacked the same way, the same animation 3 straight times, I'm like, I can't do this. But, yeah, man. I see that they made Myles Garrett join the 99 Club. The 99 Club is getting really big, man. I mean, back in the day, 99 was like reserved. Special people. They'll stick you on 97, 98 for a minute.
Yes.
And 99 like was the realest of the real.
Yeah. Oh, it's almost a cheat code.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, that 99 list is growing, man. I don't know how y'all feel about Myles Garrett being, 99. Like, what do you
now? Me, even though I'm not a gamer like I used to be, but I'd rather see Aaron Donald name right there than Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying?
He been 99. He been in
okay. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't no hate on Myles Garrett. It's just that it's just like, I don't know. I guess it's just the way it's like the way the season went, like the way the team went, like the way everything went. I'm pretty sure if we just looked at his individual stats, we'd be like, oh well, you know what I mean? But that is a big one though. I see why you made that the top thing, like bling bling bling, like this new right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know, man. 99, man, means to me there's signature plays that stand out. Like when you talk about AD, man, dude, he ended the NFC Championship with a sack and ended the Super Bowl with a sack from defensive tackle position. Like it's a no-brainer situation, you know. I don't know, man.
Hey, now, okay. Hey, hold on. Let me ask you this, because you're a gamer, and all the gamers. Is it more of a problem that it's Myles Garrett 99, or that it's a defensive end that's getting 99? Because if you got a 99 on defense, you know what I'm saying, that's like almost unstoppable, like almost hard to get by. You know what I'm saying? Like what you think on that? What do you think about that question?
I think like defensive end is one of the positions you're gonna see 99 because it's a game changer, man. Pass rusher, quarterback, running back, safety. Like I was shocked to see they made old boy 99 offensive line. He was the first old lineman to get a 99 rating for the 49ers. So I'm like, it's just certain positions, man. Like Hardy Boy said, they like Oprah, man. They just giving it out. You get a 99. You get a 99. like
you get a 99.
What's the signature play that you get from Myles Garrett other than busting the Steelers quarterback in the head with the helmet?
But that's pretty much all you can remember. You know what I mean?
Williams. Yeah, Trent Williams. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Hardy Boy.
I see.
We're gonna schedule a 2K game, dog. I've been busy, man. I ain't been on the sticks, man. I know you've been practicing. You probably gonna smack me now. I ain't played it in so long.
You already know.
He been sending me, like, when I do go on, I got little messages, screenshots of Timberwolves beating the Hornets. I said, this dude is mad scrimmaging against the Hornets.
Oh Lord.
We'll get down, man. I don't want to give you time and then I don't get on there. I want to get with Tiger so we can stream it. That's what we need to start doing.
Yeah, buddy.
Games, man.
I definitely watch and be sharing on.
In the whole chat, I know we can't.
It's more, y'all. Top 10 wide receivers in Madden 23. Chat room. We'll call these out and let us know what y'all think about these. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that y'all thank Queen City G for putting these intricate notes down, because this is stuff that y'all need to know. And I know I need to learn and know it. So, here we go. Starting with number 1. Devontae Adams for the Raiders. They got him at a 99.
I have no problem with that.
Okay.
He got a new quarterback. He was a 99 with Aaron Rodgers, without a doubt. We'll see. I still don't have a problem with that.
You made me think right then. Okay. Number 2, Cooper Kupp, Rams. He's at a 98.
No doubt.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't have a problem with him being 99.
Okay. Number 3, Tyreek Hill, Dolphins. They got him at a 97.
New quarterback. Here's the thing with the cheetah, though, man. That's why I think he's still going to be dominant. Tua throws a lot of short passes.
Right.
One read passes. Stick it in the running back belly. Pull it. Bow. Screen passes. You get the ball to the cheetah on a 5-yard pass, man. He gone. He gone. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the deep balls that he caught from Patrick Mahomes were like broken plays. When the play break down and he started running around, pointing, and he'll just throw it way back across the field. Like, I still think Tyreek gonna be a problem, man, because, like, if you get him the ball in space, what offensive coordinator won't design plays to get the ball out quick? Number 1, they're gonna get it out quick for Tua anyway, because he struggles with making reads. But, like, he's still gonna be a problem. I don't have a problem with him being 97 right there.
I like to see them. I like to see them other numbers, like as far as like his catching. I know the speed is, but like the catching and the other little bit of stuff. Okay, interesting one right here. Number 4, DeAndre Hopkins, Cardinals. They got him at a 96.
D-Hop got Mitch, man. He can catch everything, but he gonna miss 6 games. I mean, I don't know. They dropped him down. I believe he was a 99 last year. So
really?
They dropped him. Yeah, he's been in the 99 club before. When he made that catch at the end of the game.
On them 3 dudes.
See, it's plays like that. It's plays like that that's like the 99 people going to be at your door with them shoes and that little necklace. They got the 99 charm.
Yeah. Okay. Because and just to take one little step back, I personally I feel like Tyreek Hill should be a 98.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just me though. But I mean, one little point, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it make a big difference, sometimes it don't. But he is the cheater, so you know what I mean. Blah blah. Okay. Number 5, we got Stephon Diggs, the Bills. We got him at 95.
I'm cool with that.
Cool with that?
He a problem.
Okay. Number 6, we got that Justin Jefferson, Vikings at 93.
We already know. We just talked about him. JJ.
Now, for what he said in that talk, is 93 a valid number for him?
Not for him.
Oh, okay. Or we're
Not
gonna have to wait and see. We're
He
gonna have to
said
wait
he's
and
gonna be
see.
the best, which means he wants to be a 99 next year. Now,
Okay.
it don't take for him to have the season like he had last year and a couple of miraculous catches. The 99 developers and raters, they love that, dog. They'll make him a 99. Hardy Boy is a Vikings fan. Of course, he gonna say he's already a 99.
Yeah, I already know that. I knew that was coming. One of my personal favorites. Hardy Boy ain't gonna like this. Number 7, my boy Mike Evans, Buccaneer at 92. I personally think he should be at 93 because I know he got good hands.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, we getting into the range now where there's some dudes that I think shouldn't be on the list because of some of the people they left off, Jack. So we're gonna talk. Mike Evans is a beast, though. He deserves to be 90 plus. I will say that. He's a red zone nightmare.
Yeah.
Impossible to guard in the red zone.
That height.
This next one I got a problem with, though.
All right, we got 2 tied for 8th place. We got the Commanders' Terry McLaurin at 91, and we got Keenan Allen from the Chargers at 91. I don't like that.
I don't like that either. I like Keenan Allen. I don't like Terry McLaurin being 8th on this list. When there's a noticeable name missing that I'm hot about, that man has lost their freaking mind.
What bothered me about Terry McLaurin is that I remember when we started last year on the fantasy, you know what I'm saying? And I remember he was a highly ranked receiver. And it seemed like he didn't start producing until the second part of the season. You know what I'm saying? But at the second part of the season, it was like almost he was really all they had left. You know what I mean? So, and with Keenan Allen, yo, I'm with you on that. Like, he's, in my opinion, very better, more popular. Definitely, I feel like he's a better wide receiver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he plays on a better team. And is he not a number 1 option receiver?
Keenan Allen's unguardable, dog, in space. Man, his get off and his first 3 moves, he'd be taking people's jock straps, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Keenan Allen a beast, man. Terry McLaurin? No, man. Terry McLaurin is between 10 and 15. He's 10 and 15, dog.
Oh man, and now that I see what you got in this red,
yes,
I'm like, oh man. Okay, so y'all, we got 2 tied for 8, and we ain't got no number 9. We had a 10 with Amari Cooper for the Browns.
No.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
No.
That one I don't understand.
He's between maybe 12 and 15. 12 and 16.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, chat. The elephant in the room. Who's missing from the list? Come on. Hardy Boy, explain this about your Madden love that you got going on. How is any list of the top 10 receivers not have this particular name on there, man? This is crazy.
You want me to say it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, from what you got, Jamar Chase, CD Lamb, and AJ Brown is not on this list.
I take them over Cooper, McLaurin, and possibly, you're not going to agree with this, but Mike Evans got to move down some.
I feel you. I mean, Jamar Chase had a monster dog year. AJ Brown had a monster good year, and CD Lamb, he on his way. So like, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Like,
Ain't no way in the
thinking,
world. Chris Godwin too. Chris, that's another one, man.
yeah,
Like,
he didn't get used enough. He didn't get used enough. He didn't
yeah.
get used enough,
And he got hurt. McLaurin
and he
was
got
hurt.
hurt.
McLaurin was hurt a lot. But like McLaurin at 91, man, and Jamar Chase not even a 90. He's not even in the 90 club, man. What?
Damn. And what Debo at?
Yeah. Debo not in a 90 either.
And
Chris, Stephon Diggs was number 5, Chris. Yeah, man. No Debo, no Jamar Chase. No, dude, I put CeeDee Lamb above Amari Cooper.
I mean, Marvin Cooper didn't really have a smash season last year.
Heard a lot. He was on my favorite team. I know he was boom or bust.
I mean, the biggest news I heard about Amari Cooper was his trade.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that ain't no hate. Like, that's for real. The news he's made has been that trade. That's the only news I've heard of that cat.
AJ Brown is underrated too, man. He a beast. AJ Brown a beast. But yeah, that's Madden for you though, man.
Yeah, that's Madden for you though. I had to think about it. All right. NFL trivia question. You gonna post it in the chat too? Okay, all right.
Chat right now.
So, Fanatics, here we go. What QB has the most TD passes but has never won a Super Bowl? One more time. What QB has the most TD passes but has never won a Super Bowl?
The first guess most people gonna have is wrong. I promise you the first name, because it's who I thought it would be too. But it is not Derek Carr, Chris. That's an interesting guess.
And what's so cool is that the answer is very, very simple if y'all just think about it.
Yeah.
Just think about it. It ain't the obvious answer, but it's the answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Fact.
It's a good one.
See, Chris, stir it out. That's what I would have said. Dan Marino was the first person I thought of. It's not.
Chris,
salute to Chris.
Salute to the Chris.
Let me pop it in. You got it. Let's see.
Chris said Phillip Rivers, and you are right. Phillip Rivers has thrown an NFL record 421 TD passes without winning a Super Bowl. He has Dan Marino beat by 1, with Dan having 420. Matt Ryan is third on the list with 367 TD passes without a ring.
Wow. Matt Ryan right there.
Man. And, well, shit, I mean, if he right there, twin, then that means that he might catch up.
He can catch him. He got 367.
Man. And with the squad he got now, he gonna get some more touchdowns now.
Yeah.
He gonna get some more.
Yeah. Especially with that play action going on with Jonathan Taylor.
Oh man. Woo.
That play action gonna be a problem.
Anything you wanna add to that?
I mean, Phillip Rivers, man. Again, why the Chargers snake bitten? Like, how do you have somebody throw that many touchdowns? You didn't go to the Super Bowl.
Didn't even go to the Super Bowl. I don't know, man. That one right there, that's a hard puzzle to put together because you can't call him sorry because, he did his job out there. He an Alabama native, Athens, Alabama. You know what I mean? He played right next door to me. So I remember seeing him a little bit, tearing up the field.
Talk to him.
You know what I mean? I remember seeing him tear it up, you know what I mean? And he wasn't no joke out there either. Them dudes could not stop that cat, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I like his attitude. You know what I'm saying? He got a real old school attitude. Like I bet he'll make a good high school football coach.
That's what he's doing. He's coaching.
Oh well,
Mm-hmm. I want to say in Alabama. I saw a clip on him coaching.
really?
Mm-hmm.
I know that's one I ain't caught up on.
I had to look up where
Okay.
he at. But real good dude, man. Dude, 10 kids, family dude. He got like 10 kids, dog. Like never cursed. Like when they used to mic him up, linebackers be talking beep 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 beep. He'd be like, "Shut your big mouth." Like this dude right here, man. But like nobody who played with him had a bad word to say about him, man.
True.
Like, they never really had great defense.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. You know what I mean?
Sidearm delivery. NC State, man. From your home state to mine. Played
Yeah. Yeah.
NC State,
He was bad in NC State too, cuz. He was good over there.
No doubt, man. So shout out to Chris again for getting it. I knew Dan Marino was gonna be the first guest. Most people had. And you know, it is what it is, man. I hate that you know, he didn't get a Super Bowl, but Phillip Rivers is a dope quarterback, man. If you would go to that list and look at that 421, dog, he's high up on that list, dog. He's up there with people that's got multiple Super Bowls, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Crazy.
Well, now we are at the point where you really got to break it down now. So let me just read the title.
Yes,
the Fullblast Fanatics Fantasy Football Meetup Zoom meeting is set for Sunday, July 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The floor is yours.
So, dude, I'm so hyped about fantasy football this year, man. I
put it in the
chat. Those of y'all that got the email already know our 12-team league meetup meeting on Zoom is going to be Sunday, July 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern. We try to make it late on Eastern Standard Time to help y'all out. D. Maley, let us know, man, if we need to push it back anymore. I don't know if I could already talk to y'all, but I know that puts y'all at 5 o'clock, man. You know, might still be in transit. We need to move it back to 9:30. Let us know, dog. But we want to get together, man, get everybody together to agree on the rules, the do's, and just, you know, kind of schedule a draft party, a virtual draft party. So when we do our draft, everybody be on Zoom. You know, we can kind of put pressure on each other about making your picks.
Yeah.
You know, like the Tigers and do some music. Everybody get your wings and whatnot. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and make it an event, man. You know, I've been involved, you know, before the pandemic, some really fun fantasy football drafts, man. With the actual board, with the magnets, with all of the names on them. Like, I've been in leagues where people go all out, dog. You know, you have one person that's up there calling the names, putting them up there, you know. It's fun, man. It's fun. But I'm super pumped about it, man, because of course, last year our entry dues were $25. So the dues for entry will be due by Monday, August 22nd. I can toss that in there too. And that's just, you know, to set up our base for the winner. So if we, you know, have 12 teams and we do $25 each for the entry, the winner, you know, takes all in our league. And then the next thing that we did that really made it fun last year were the weekly payouts. I know that made it fun for me because, you know, I started off 0-2, 0-3, maybe 0-4. So, like, the only thing that left me excited about still playing was just trying to have the most points in 1 week to get my money back.
Man,
and I did. I did. So that made it real fun. So last year we did $85 per person. So that took the total fees to $105. And then that way it was a $60 a week payout. So all that's on the table when we meet. whether that's too much or we want to up it. So we usually make the entry fees flat out 25 because that's winner take all. The other fee is kind of something we can play with, and then those other fees just need to be paid before the first game kicks off.
Okay.
So the 25 is just to make sure we got the pot going, and then the other fees, as long as we have those in before kickoff, we good to go.
Good to go.
Looking forward to it. Who is that? Chris said he want to be put on the wait list and petition to get into the class. Dude, you are. If anybody, so we already had one. We had one person on the wait list that played fantasy basketball with us last year. Darius is already taking one spot that opened up. So I'm not aware of any other spots open up. But Chris, you definitely on the list, man. You definitely on the list. But if Hardy Boy, no co-owners, dog. No co-owners. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, cuz. Look at that collusion already.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta start early. Hey, you gotta start early.
Collusion already. You see that, man? So the next thing I want to talk about, though, Chris, is an opportunity for more people to play. Dude, I'm so excited about this right here. I gotta put some of this in the chat because as I explain it, it might be kind of hard to catch it. But I want to put it in the chat because it's something we have been looking for to start. So first of all, we talked about doing a survival league. And where I got the idea from, I was watching go to 14 teams. I don't know, D Manley, man. That kind of changes for a yearly league, for a whole full season league. That kind of makes your waiver wire not kind of non-existent. I don't know, man. That's something we can talk about. Tiger is the grand commissioner. He is the Roger Goodell of the function.
You know what I mean?
We'll share that with him.
Tiger Goodell. You know what I mean?
Everybody's in agreement with it.
Everybody remember that. Tiger Goodell. Y'all remember that. Tiger Goodell. Y'all remember that.
Goodell, no doubt. No doubt. Tiger will watch this on the rewatch and be like, I should not let these fools take over.
He probably took his head off and slapped it against the ground. I knew I should have got on there. Oh man, go ahead, Queasy.
So I got the idea from I was watching Fantasy Football Now one Sunday. And, Phil Yates and all of the dudes on there that play together, man. They were talking about the survival league they were in. And they were clowning some dude because he had the least amount of points that week. And he was out, and they released his team to the waiver wire, and they could pick up his players. I was like, that sounds dope. So I told Tiger about it. He liked it, and I've been talking to y'all about it. Then I started, I was like, I need to get this up and running so we can do it. I started looking all over ESPN, man, and it's not on ESPN. And I noticed they never said you can start your survival league at ESPN, fantasy football. So I did a real deep search, and I got in this chat, and I ran across the Guillotine Football League. Dude, I wish I would have thought of this. This is genius. These dudes are making a killing. It's a separate league from the 12-team league we're going to have, y'all. It's got its own app. It's got its own system that you use to draft your players. It's all online, just like ESPN. It's just a total different format. So the way it works is, and we need 18 teams. So if you're not in the 12-team league and you want in on this, let me know in the chat after I explain it. But so we got, if all 12 people in our league opt in, we only need 6 more. And I already got 3 people that want to join the survival league. So it's called, I put it on here, the Fullblast Fanatics Protect Your Neck Guillotine Fantasy Football League. So it's called Protect Your Neck because if we get 18 teams every week of the season, whatever team has the lowest amount of points is cut. Protect your neck.
Heck your neck.
Protect your neck. All of those players on that guy's team go into the pool for waiver wires. Now, Hardy boy, listen up good, because this part right here, I know everybody was going to want to know about. Let me see where I need to. Hold on. I want to find the part that I want to put in the chat.
Okay.
All right. So there are 2 winner formats we can do. Okay. So if we have 18 teams, each week somebody is getting cut until we get down to week 15. Right? So there'll be 4 teams left in week 15. We can even set it up where we do last man standing, where we keep going. The next week somebody drop out. The next week somebody drop out. And then those 2 teams left playing, that's the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Whoever wins is the champion.
Okay.
Or you can do a 14 playoff format. So when you get to those last 4 teams, the last weeks of the season, nobody gets dropped out. At the end of the 18 weeks, whoever has the most points between those 4 teams wins. So that's something we got to think about, because you got to set it up either last man standing or Final Four format. Okay. I kind of like last man standing.
Okay. So last man standing, it's almost like Royal Rumble, right? It's almost like the Royal Rumble.
Every week somebody keep dropping.
Okay. So yeah. But because if we did the 14, what's the other one? How you explain
14 playoff.
A little more technical, ain't it?
It is. All 14, nobody gets knocked out. You finish the season, and between those 4 teams, those last 3 weeks of the season, whoever has the most points between those 4 teams is the champion. But you're not knocked out. Suppose the first week 15, suppose you got the least amount of points. If we do the Final Four playoff thing, you're not eliminated. If you come back and end up scoring more points than everybody else in those games, you win.
See, that sound like more of my speed right there. Cause I can see that happening to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See now I see why you said we got to talk about it. Now I see why now.
Hardy boy, it goes all 18 weeks, dog. That's why you need 18 teams. Each week somebody's eliminated.
Oh, so you read, so you
weeks. Yes. That's why if we don't get 18 teams, suppose we only get 17 people to play. Then we won't start week 1. It will start week 2.
Okay.
That way, each week somebody can get dropped off.
Okay.
So if we don't have 18, the price to pay goes up a little bit. We'll talk about that. That's not much.
Yeah.
And then when you start, changes as well. So the reason I said these dudes are genius that I started it is they charge every league $36 to join your league, to start your league. That means everybody have access to the app. Everybody have the live game updates, just like ESPN. Everybody be able to go to the waiver wire, just like ESPN. But if we get 18 people, then you can just pay $2 a piece. That's $36 to start the league. Now, what we can do for a winner-take-all prize is we can charge an additional $10, and then the winner-take-all, that'll be $180. So you pay $12 to win $180. Can't beat it.
That's how you explained it to me earlier. Okay.
Sir.
Hardy boy say he feeling that. Yeah.
Hey, dude, wait till you hear this, Hardy. You ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, so it's no winning, it's no win or loss record, dog. Like all you need to do is have more points than the dude that's got the least amount of points every week, dog. So if you have a crappy game, as long as somebody scores less than you survive. So here's the part I do want to talk about. So after the conclusion of week 14, the last 4 weeks, if you do the 4-man playoff, there's nobody gets eliminated. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, though, in those last 4 weeks, that's when the free agency period stops. I thought about this because I thought about if we did last man standing with 4 teams, right?
Right.
You're going to have good players on them 4 teams. You've been picking up everybody's players as they get dropped off. You talking about all-star teams. Your backup quarterback might be Josh Allen, dog. You might have Mahomes and Josh Allen. You might have freaking Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson.
And Cheetah.
And the Cheetah. So once you get to that last 4, whether you do last man standing or the playoff, ain't no more free agency, dog. Ain't no more picking up people's. Because then you talking about an all-star game.
You said the last 4 weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So pricing, I already talked about that. League size, I already talked about. Okay, draft style. There's 2 types of draft styles we can set up. Snake style, 14 rounds, 60 seconds per pick. Another thing they do is a slow draft. I don't like this. 14 rounds. You can have an hour, 2 hours, or 6 hours per pick. I don't get that. I do know they have some chop leagues with 150 people in them. I think they stretch it out so you don't have to be present to do the draft.
Okay.
I think we all want to do the snake.
6
seconds, 14 rounds.
I like the snake.
Okay, rosters. I got to put this. Let me put this in the chat because this right here is different. This is different right here. Let me put this in the chat before I even start talking. Yeah, I knew most people would like this. It is so dope, man. I'm going to go over the official rules at the meeting. Okay, so the rosters are way different. You get 14 players. You have 8 starters, 6 on the bench. But you only start 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and get this, no defense.
No D?
2 more flexes. So you can start 2 more players that are either running backs, wide receivers, or tight ends. Dude, you talking about 300-point games, man.
Man, I was just thinking this. You talking about some points.
Dude, if you don't score 200, you going to get guillotine. You getting your neck chopped.
Oh, yeah. You gone.
No. Scoring. Scoring is pretty much the same. I'm not going to put that in the chat. 1 point every 25 yards, 4 points for TDs, 2 points for passing conversions. Rushing is still the same. 1 point every 10 yards, 6 points for touchdowns, 2-point rush conversions. Receiving is the same, 1 point per reception. So it is PPR.
Okay.
1 point every 10 yards, 6-point touchdowns, 2-point conversions. Kick, punt return, 6-point touchdown. All that's the same. Now, this is the biggest thing we got to talk about. Agency. Free agency. Because when I first heard about it, I thought it would be logical that whoever didn't get chopped but had the second to the least amount of points would be first on the waiver wire. And I know the waiver wire is big for Hardy Boy, everybody else, how that works. So check this out. So the way free agency works is you get what's called, it's about to pop up. I put it in the chat. Hold on. There we go. So you get what's called FAB money, free agent acquisition budget, and it's blind bidding. So check this out, man. Every Wednesday and Thursday is when you can bid on the person's players that got chopped. Okay? So, for example, say week 1, I got the least amount of points. I got Derrick Henry. I got Aaron Rodgers. I got A.J. Brown. Like, all of these are players that people are gonna want to pick up. It's no waiver wire order, Hardy boy. Everybody starts the season with $1,000 fake money, 1,000 free agent acquisition budget dollars. And you bid on the players that you want on Wednesday and on Thursday. Now it's blind bidding. So I don't know how much Cooks is bidding. Hardy boy don't know how much I'm bidding. But Friday morning, when all the acquisitions go through, it's gonna show. Hardy boy got Derrick Henry because he spent 200 of his 1,000 fab money. Right? Now, if two people do bid the same amount, whichever player had the least amount of points that week wins that bid. Oh man, that's so dope.
Yeah.
That is so dope. You got to use your money wisely. I mean, if you go out here and spend 500 on Patrick Mahomes, or God forbid somebody got Jonathan Taylor and get put out, like that's it. You got that 500 left for the rest of the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be wise with your money, and you really won't know until the first week how much people are bidding. Like that first Friday, when that thing hit, that first Friday, you're gonna be like, how much does so-and-so go for? And that's pretty much gonna set the rate, the market for the season. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we gonna be on. Man, I know what we gonna be looking at. We gonna be on this. I already know, man.
It's so dope, man. So there's more though. Check this out.
Okay.
So once Friday morning comes, let's see. Let me put this in the chat.
Okay. You
have what's called first come, first serve acquisitions.
Dude, y'all know I don't go to sleep.
Tell you, listen, man. These dudes are geniuses, man. They came up with this, man. All right, so once the bidding is done on Wednesday and Thursday, Friday morning they're gonna post the bids, who got who, and then Friday is free. Mm-hmm. You can pick up anybody you want. But most of the people that you really wanted gonna probably already be bid on between Wednesday and Thursday.
Right.
Until we get to the point where jokers ain't got no more money.
It's coming. It's coming.
Dude, that is genius.
See, I know you, twin. You ain't gonna spend off the bat. I already know you. You ain't gotta say nothing. Don't tell your secret, but I know my twin. You ain't gonna spend. You gonna, yeah. I know you.
You get 1,000. Dude, all I'm doing is just praying I'm not the first one to get cut the first week. Yo, I can't wait to talk about this. He got to get the Wu-Tang Guillotine sound going. And when we come on Mondays, whoever get cut, you best protect your neck. You best protect your neck.
Yes. Hey, you know what? And this summer, excuse me, an idea I had last year. I was wanting to run this by you and Tiger. That like you know how like the person who win the bank, the weekly payout. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like if y'all could, like invite them to the show and let them have a little shine. You know,
that'd be dope,
let them,
man. I love
you know what I mean? Kind of interview him like a head coach, like you know what I'm saying. So what do you think your team, you know, something like that, of that nature.
I love it. We shouted the person out each week, but I love even better bringing them on so they can talk about, well, yeah, you know, I was trying to think between who to start between this person and this person. You know, this person gave me 35. You know, so and so gave me 20. You know.
That's some good dialogue. That's gonna be some good dialogue right there.
I'm so geek, man. This right here, man. Dude, I do not know how in the world. I never heard of this before. But these dudes, if they making $36 a league, they making a killing.
Yes.
But they've done the tech work, man. I already kind of looked at it. I downloaded the app and just played around with it. It's legit. It's just as professional as ESPN, man. The way it looked. How I track the points, you know, draft, putting people in your queue and everything. Dude,
yeah.
Dope, man.
So and
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you. What about the injured reserve? I see the injured reserve part.
Yeah. So it's a couple things on here that we got to decide as a league because there's some things that you can change. So again, the starting money you get is $1,000 for the season. No, I've not read anywhere where you can add more money. I haven't read anywhere where a player can give another player money. You know how collusion start going. Like, I'm probably gonna be low man this week. How much money you want, man? I'm gonna give you my money. Like, nah, none of that.
Pay me back in week 7.
Yeah, $1. This is like Price is right here, cooks.
Okay.
$1 is the minimum bid. You can't bid less than $1 for a player. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
$0 bids are not allowed, but you can add people on that Friday when it's first come, first serve, even if you got $0 left. And you can pick up people all the way until kickoff on Sunday.
Wow.
Under the free first come, first serve day. Okay. Here's the things where we got to make decisions. Trade. Trading is allowed in private leagues if enabled by the commissioner upon league creation. I don't think we should do trades. You got $1,000 to work the waiver wire of top players, dog. Every week, you talking about heavy hitter. Everybody gonna have at least 2 or 3 heavy hitters on their team. So that's true. I don't think we should do trades.
Because
that's something we gotta vote on.
I agree with you on that because it seemed like as to use our league, for example, seemed like didn't any trades really go on until the last part of the season. You know what I'm saying? When I mean?
I was desperate. I
gave
Mark Andrews.
Because when we all was running full steam ahead, we wasn't trading nothing. We was running and gunning, talking mess. We was running and gunning.
Yeah.
So I agree with you on the trade thing, but like you say, it's a team, it's a whole, the whole. You know what I mean?
We got 18 people, so it's either gonna be 9 and 9 and flip a coin, or we're gonna have a majority one way or the other for trades.
True. Yeah, you're right, Hardy boy. You know.
It is part of the game.
You're right.
It is part of the game, and in our 12-team league, we definitely keeping trades. But this league right here, man. I don't know, man. I don't think the need to trade. You got first come, first serve. You got VAB money.
You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing I can say about Hardy Boy, he a dealer though. He a dealer though. So he a dealer though. So I give him that. He a dealer. But he tried to hit me with a couple of trades in some of the past fantasy games we done played. So you know what I mean? I feel you.
I didn't have no choice but to fool with him, dog. I was 0-4, man. I had no quarterback. I was like, give me Justin Herbert, man. You can have Mark Andrews.
And next thing you know,
going off. Yeah. But Hardy boy, I feel you might have the quarterback I need, though. Every week, a top quarterback is going to be available.
That's the thing.
Somebody losing every week, dog. Like if you think about 18 teams, man. Now, one thing about 18-team league is the good quarterback's gonna be going kind of quick. It's only really a good 12 to 15 really, really good quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So quarterback, not so much, but like running backs, wide receivers,
it's gonna be thick.
It's gonna be thick. It's gonna be weird. Not having defense though, because I used to spend a lot of time on streaming defenses, man.
Yeah, that is gonna be weird. It's starting to soak in now. When you said it right then, it kind of soaked in a little harder. Ain't gonna be no defense.
No defenses.
Dang.
So what you was asking, injured reserve, there are no designated roster spots for injured reserve or suspended players. Like you have somebody on IR and toss them and just hold them until he get healthy. Ain't none of that. Because there's too many players available every week, man.
Okay. I can understand that. And that's in stone right there, right?
Yeah. Facts.
Okay.
You can't lose points, party boy. That's another change. You can't lose points for your defense, and there's no negative points for turnovers either.
Here's an important question that I might be missing. What about special teams?
Nope. Oh,
No
kickers.
special.
Kickers wasn't on there either. No
Okay.
kickers.
Okay.
No kickers. No special team. No defense.
Okay. Got you.
Crazy,
That's
right?
that's different, man. That's
Kickers and
super
defenses
different.
used to win games for you. Kickers
Yeah,
and defenses in the regular league will win games for you.
that's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's a good thing, not losing points, because like how much would it suck? You was 1 point away from not being eliminated, and Buddy go out there and miss a field goal.
And you 3-4 points away. Oh
Now
man.
you're getting the guillotine because you're getting the Wu-Tang sound on
Yep.
Fullblast Fanatics the next Monday.
I think that happened to me a Monday night last. I think that happened to me. Yeah. And Tiger was laughing at me. I think that happened to me.
So Chris, I'm gonna send you. Chris, you said you were down. I'm gonna go ahead and send you the official rules and everything. I'm gonna put you down. So if we got all 12, plus the 3 that I have, that's 15. Plus Chris, that's 16. So we would only be looking for 2 more. But somebody in the 12 might not want to do both leagues. Like, I'm not big on doing 2 full leagues all season. That's a lot to mess with. But in this one, once you eliminate it in the Protection Egg League, you're done. All you just do is watch and see who getting eliminated next.
Yeah.
Don't focus on your 12-team league.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right.
I'm super excited about that, dog.
Definitely. All right. Well, now we're gonna see. You ready to segue into your bread and butter?
No doubt.
Segue. If everybody know Queen City, his bread and butter. HBCU updates. Here we go. Know what I'm saying? You want me to punch him out, or you good? Okay.
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right. SWAC Media Day. The 2022 SWAC football predicted finish is out, with Jackson State and Southern expected to meet up in the conference title game. This season's preseason offensive player of the year is JSU's quarterback Shador Sanders. Did I say his name right?
Yes, you did.
Shador Sanders. Also, FAMU linebacker Isaiah Land earned SWAC preseason defensive player of the year, all SWAC first team defensive honors after a career year in which he led the nation in sacks with 19 and tackles for 25.5. Anything you like to? Yeah.
Man, listen, everybody knows about Shador, but Isaiah Lamb, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Notice it didn't say led the FCS or HBCUs in sacks. The nation in sacks.
The nation.
Dude is an all-out beast, dog. A beast. So, I mean, I checked out SWAC Media Day. I know Hardy Boy was asking, was Weber there? We had, we had a presence there because we got a relationship with the SWAC, but like we weren't doing media coverage. But I did get a chance to watch some of it, especially the Coach Prime interview. He had Travis Sanders up there with him and Shador's his son, the quarterback, up there with him. Cooks, I'm gonna tell you, in the media, I'm just gonna say this. I always try to keep it positive about HBCUs, but from a journalism standpoint, we got to step our game up. You had the number 1 recruit in the nation, Travis Hunter, that turned down Florida State to come to Jackson State on stage with Coach Prime and Shador. And Travis Hunter had on a boot, a medical walking boot on his right foot. And Tiffany and Jay, if you've seen HBCU football, Jay Walker, Tiffany Green, I think that's her last name, do all of the commentating. They didn't ask him about the boot, man. I had to go digging to find out he had a high ankle sprain and he was wearing it just for, precaution. That's the best way to get a high ankle sprain to heal. Is to treat it like it's broke.
Yeah.
Isolated, put the boot on it. Man, dude, not one question. Not one question. I was like, oh my God, man. It's the elephant in the room. I'm sitting there looking the whole time at the boot. Like, is Travis gonna play? Because, like, dude, that's what I want to see. I'm at the game, I'm working the game. FAMU and Jackson State, cuz September 5th. I'm like, Travis ain't gonna play.
See what I'm saying? Like, and what's funny about that is, like, with me, like, trying to learn as much as I can about that media podcast thing. Like, sometimes if they didn't even, like you said, they didn't even notice the elephant in the room, it's a possibility that he might have told them not to ask him about that.
That was the second thing I was thinking about. Coach Prime might have said, I do this, but don't ask Travis about that boot.
Yeah.
And I get it. But, like, dude.
But still.
That's all everybody wanted to know. If you sit there watching it, man, he's the most exciting, the most anticipated player to ever touch the field for HBCU. And when I saw the spring game, the dude had a punt return for a touchdown, reception touchdown, interception. Like, dude is electric. And he's sitting there in the booth, man. They ain't saying nothing about I had to do the work myself. But anyway, Prime had some good convo. They asked him, when he gonna schedule Alabama. He said, no, we're not scheduling Alabama. He said, we're not there yet. He said, I got to build on the offensive and defensive line. He said, I'm not taking a check to have my guys demoralized.
Right.
Thought that was interesting. Because Bethune-Cookman plays Miami at Hard Rock the day before Jackson State and FAMU play. Same field. And that's a check game. Well, Miami always plays FAMU and Bethune-Cookman. So it's a check game. But I thought that was interesting. Deion said, no, not yet. He said, give me a year. That was very interesting. Everybody was like, you think you're going to build an O-line and D-line in a year?
If anybody can, Deion might can.
Right. You can't doubt him.
I can't doubt him. I cannot doubt this guy.
But yeah, media day was dope. The Grambling coaches took the stage, man. They wore these black and yellow suits with the lapels. They went over the top with their gear. Nike has come out with dunk lines for FAMU.
Really?
Yeah. They got some for Clark Atlanta as well. But it was dope, man. I mean, it didn't get the coverage. Again, like Coach Prime says, we still on ESPN 12, 13, and 14. Yeah. You had to search to find it. But a lot of YouTube has a lot of interviews, man. If y'all want to go back and check it, I suggest you go back and watch that Travis Hunt interview. It was awkward, man. Like, dude, I just kept looking at his foot, like, if they're gonna talk about it. But the same thought crossed my mind because Prime is like that. He was like, I ain't doing it if you're we're not up here to talk about his foot. Right. Because he don't want no advantage for the other teams anyway. Opening up with FAMU and Willie Simmons now, he's probably like, you got to do some research to find that. Yeah, Deon, he don't like to tell. He ain't gonna tell you something that's gonna let you get the overhand over him. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the type of dude he is. Yeah. But the conference predictions are out. I already put the East in there. Of course, they got Jackson State finishing 1, FAMU finishing 2. Well, I can't wait to see that right there. I'm gonna do a show again from down there in Miami. Of course, we'll have some Weber marketing people come on. Okay. Try. This time, man. Coach Prime is such a down to earth dude, man. Like I was telling Tiger, I've met him every time we go down there, and I have a conversation with him, and it's so casual that when he walks away, you be like, dang, I should have asked to take a picture. It's just like, he's just so down to earth, dog, that you don't really think about it like that until he's gone. And I'd be like, I should have asked him for a picture. I should have told him about the podcast, but like, you feel like if you do that, he gonna be like, dude, we talking, dog. What you going there for? You know what I'm saying? I don't think he would say that. But that's just how down to earth he comes across, man. It's hard to explain.
I can honestly say if you did mention that to him, that he would probably give you the answers that you wouldn't believe. Like, you know
I
what I'm saying? And on some, yeah, dog. Oh, for
yeah,
sure, dog. You
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? For real. Like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
it's
But you know,
all, it's
like the
all.
first time I met him, he was on the scooter still. He was
Mm-hmm.
about business. He was in the middle of practice. Like you can't.
Yeah,
You gotta read the room, man.
yeah, that's true.
But he does have a relationship with Weber marketing, so we'll see. I would love if I can pull that off, of course.
I know you can, man. Hey, it don't take nothing but a full battery in your phone and some good little headphones and a little pen piece of paper. A good little that's all it takes. Get that 5-10 minutes, man, and get with
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Plus, plus spreading the word out. Plus, if you look at it, this is how I look at it. You're spreading the word. Just like you said, we can go on YouTube and see some of them videos. So me and 5 other people grab them, share them, so other people can see them. Just spread the word. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to the HBCU stuff, because you help me get more involved and listening and watching and what's going on. So when I see some HBCU stuff, I shares it. Like the HBCU schedule came out on Instagram, and I shared it to Hardy Boy. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he's into it, and
yeah.
that's what we talk about when we on here. So
Fact.
it's all about sharing and supporting,
No
and
doubt.
sharing.
No doubt. No doubt. So the rest of the rankings, you got Alabama A&M at 3. Shout out to my boy Connell Maynor. Went to Winston-Salem State with me. Head coach there. Alabama State at 4. Bethune-Cookman at 5. Mississippi Valley at 6. So Mississippi Valley's coach is a Jackson State grad. And I told you there's another dope interview you can look at where Coach Prime is walking around with him around Mississippi Valley State's campus trying to help him get their football facilities up to par.
Okay.
Mississippi Valley State, man, the home of Jerry Rice, like they're making it. They need better facilities.
Yeah.
So the SWAC West, you got Southern in first, Alcorn State in second, Prairie View in third, Grambling at 4. Remember Hugh Jackson, former coach of the Cleveland Browns, is coaching Grambling State.
Okay.
5 is Arkansas Pine Bluff, and 6 is Texas Southern. So there we go. And then the next thing I had was the CIAA predicted order of finish.
Mm-hmm.
Home of my Winston-Salem State Rams. So I'm going to put that in there too right quick.
You and Stephen A.
Yes, sir. We were there together. All right. So for the CIAA, so man, Winston has been down, man. We've let Fayetteville State and Bowie State kind of take over the CIAA, man. They're getting a lot of players transferring in from D1s, and they've kind of stepped up their game. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we were there before Connell Maynor left to go to the Hampton to take the Hampton job. But in the Northern Division, you got Bowie State predicted to finish first, then Virginia Union, then Shawan, Virginia State, then Elizabeth City, and then Lincoln is in Pennsylvania. And then that takes us to the Southern Division. We got Fayetteville State predicted to finish first. Fayetteville, salute to James Green. Shaw is predicted second, and Winston-Salem State is third. John C. Smith at fourth, and Livingstone and St. Aug tied to finish fifth. So me and DJ Tiger are gonna roll up to a game to check out a game. I think it's the Shaw game. I think it's a game that we're gonna check out in October. Oh yeah. Oh, Chris Cook's got Mad Hat game, dog. Mad Hat game.
I'm just trying to add something different to the screen. You know what I'm saying? Just doing something. Just having fun with y'all.
No
I might do a trivia on here one day and be like, what was the second hat I had on?
There you go.
Man, I'm tired and we need to get these doggone whatchamacallits out of here. Here they come again.
Oh my God, man.
They've been trying to come back.
Yeah, Tiger was sniping some of them too when he stepped in for a second.
God. So yeah, man. And now teach me something on this CIAA.
Okay.
Now those are like you know what I'm saying you got the Northern Division, South Division, East and the West. So is it these schools right here? Like I always hear about Winston Salem,
Mhm.
and I've heard Virginia State. Certain ones I hear Lincoln. Like you know what I'm saying. So like I guess that's what we're working on now, right? Trying to get more schools, more people to give these schools a chance instead of just passing them by. It ain't just a black college, like it's a national institution of learning. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like
Mhm.
and I'm pretty sure all these schools have something to offer. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's like when you think about like high schools, you got your big schools and then you got your little schools. You know what I mean? So is that kind of like the north and south, east west? Is it kind of like the east and west got the bigger HBCUs, and the north and south has the smaller?
Yeah. So the CIAA is Division II teams. So that's
Oh,
that's the bigger difference. So
oh,
the MEAC with North Carolina Central and where Hampton used to be and Norfolk State,
oh,
all of them, those are FCS schools, right?
okay.
And then you got the SWAC is also
Swag.
FCS, but the CIAA and the SIAC with Clark Atlanta and Morehouse now, those are your Division II teams. So you got smaller schools, like
Mm-hmm.
5,000. There's 5,000 students in Winston State, and that's one of the bigger school school populations in the CIAA.
Okay.
What's interesting is though the CIAA is where a lot of those schools started. If you go back far enough, like that's the reason I started liking Winston-Salem State because my dad and my mom took me to the CIAA tournament. And back then, my pops went to Howard. Howard was in the CIAA.
Okay.
A&T was in the CIAA. Hampton used to be in the CIAA. But as those schools grew in population and resources, they moved up to the MEAC, which was a conference. When I say FCS, like for the big dance, the winner of the MEAC gets to go to the March Madness tournament every year.
Oh, okay.
The winner of the SWAC gets to go to the March Madness tournament in basketball every year.
Oh, okay.
So when I say FCS, it's like football championship division, right?
Right.
Versus FBS is the football bowl subdivision.
Okay.
So they're D1. You used to call it D1 AA. Remember they used to call them D1 AA?
D1 double
Then
A.
they changed it to FCS. So
Okay.
you got FBS is the top groups, the Power Five, ACC, SEC, Big Ten, Pac-12. Then you got the Group of Five, which is D1 schools with smaller schools in conference like the MAC,
The
the
Mac.
Mountain West Conference, the Sun Belt Conference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then the next step, you got the SWAC and the MEAC, which is FCS.
Okay.
And then the next step down is CIAA and SIAC, which are Division II schools.
Okay.
And then when
Gotcha.
you go further than that, now you're talking Division III.
All right.
NAIA schools and schools, much, much smaller schools.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
Yeah, so within the current configuration of the CIAA, there are some new schools. So Chowan used to be a junior college. When I was
Mm-hmm.
at Winston State, Chowan was not in the CIAA. They were a junior college. But they've now got accreditation to become an HBCU, and they joined the CIAA as teams left. Norfolk State left the CIAA to go to the MEAC. So as you have those teams leaving, you bring in new teams.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lincoln, Pennsylvania is new to the CIAA. They were not an original CIAA school. They were not in the CIAA when I was in Winston. And then the rest of them are teams that were there when I was there. Fairfield State, Shaw, Winston, John C. Smith, Livingstone, St. Aug. But all of them
Okay.
have incredibly deep history, man. Like
Yes.
Curly Neal played for John C. Smith, one of the all-time, Harlem Globetrotters. Every school has a story. I look at this list. St. Augustine's had the top track team in the nation. Their head coach was the USA track team coach. Livingstone and John C. Smith played the first HBCU football game in the history of football.
Really? I didn't know that. Didn't know that. I did not know that.
Every Fayetteville State, J. Cole, the Fayetteville State. All of them have stories, man. Virginia Union, Charles Oakley, Ben Wallace.
Damn.
But they're all amazing institutions. And one thing I'll say about HBCUs, I got degrees from 3 different colleges, and I learned more about life than I can learn anywhere else at Winston State. If you go to HBCU and survive, you ready for the world.
That's what's up. That's what's up right there. That's what's up.
That's just the fact.
Hey, and I'm damn sure trying to learn more about the history too, man. You know what I'm saying? Much as I can learn, because it's definitely important to know. You know what I mean? Definitely important to know. If you ain't never been to an HBCU, at least get to know what they're about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I really like to share this with people on the West Coast, like Chris and them. They so far away from HBCUs. We really need to start an HBCU on the West Coast, man.
Man.
Why is that not happening with the resources and money some of our Black athletes, entertainers, education leaders? Why don't we have an HBCU on the West Coast? I can remember when Derek Weber was still working with another company, we did a football classic, Southern University versus A&T in football in Las Vegas, Cooks. We went to Vegas.
For real?
Yeah, man, at Sam Boyd Stadium. Dude, it was when Drumline was out, and we had a Battle of the Bands, and we had the football game. But man, we were going out, passing out flyers and stuff. It was amazing how many people, they knew about the bands. They was like, it's going to be like Drumline. We're like, yeah, it's a Battle of the Bands. Come to the Battle of the Bands. It's also a football game. It was A&T and Southern. Who's that? They didn't know. They didn't know. And, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Oh, Chris, we right there. We were thinking the same thing.
Y'all asked that. When you were saying that, when you was asking him, when you were saying that to him, he was saying that to you at the same time. Y'all probably was 2 seconds off.
Yeah.
Because he said, wow. And then I was like, oh, hell no. But that is a great question, man.
Yeah.
That is a great question, though.
One of the reasons, though, is because you got to just think about the evolution of a lot of HBCUs came out of when slavery ended, when Jim Crow ended, and we were able to have our own. We established our own.
Yeah.
Most of those were established in the Deep South.
True. Because
that's where they were, when they were able to create, But it's just sad that hasn't happened. I know what it did for me. I'm just thinking about all the lives it could have changed out west, man.
Yeah, true. It could have changed a lot.
Yeah, man. It's just different, man. You still gonna have fights and arguments. But it was just family, man. I got partners that went to A&T. They would come stay a week with me. I go stay a week with them, go to North Carolina Central. It was just love. Here go my meal card, dog. And they homies were your homies, dog.
That's true, though. I guess it's just the difference in cultures, man. You know what I'm saying? We all Black. We all got our own hip hop about ourselves, but it's just we all got so many different cultures. Cause because the West Coast has so many different, you got your Spanish and your other and this and the Black and the Indian, Midwest, you know what I mean? And over here down South, it's mostly us or damn, you know what I mean? Which is crazy. But
Crazy.
that's a big what if. Like that's a big what if. Like what if they had one of the biggest HBCUs in Cali, in Nevada, in Washington, in Oregon, or
Yeah.
something like that? Like
Yeah.
what kind of team, what kind of history, what type of black history would they have, you
Yeah.
know? Or maybe it might have been some type of ain't no telling, man. It's just
Yeah.
crazy to
Yeah.
think.
Man, especially like with the way history is taught in schools now and how much they're leaving out. Man, listen. I'll never forget Dr. Lorenzo Battle, man. Rest his
Mhm.
soul. My African American history's professor, Dr. Lorenzo Battle. The first day of class, dog, I never forget, he had a long mustache. He used to wear them alligator boots. He said, how many of y'all think y'all know something about y'all history? Everybody's like, dude, you gotta understand, this is the Black Medallion era. And I'm
Okay.
in Winston, dog.
Okay.
All about knowledge, wisdom, dog.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought he knew stuff. He was like, okay. He just pulled this sheet of paper out and started calling names, man. Hadn't heard of any of them. He gave us a paper with 500 famous African Americans you do not know. That was the first day. That's what I'm
Damn.
saying. You can't get that anywhere else, man. You can't get that anywhere else.
Damn, man. Crazy what we
I
don't
teach
know.
you about Christmas addicts in public school. That was the first name he read off. That was the first name on the list. Christmas addicts.
Christmas addicts.
Look him up. Fired the first shot. Dude, man, I'm just saying it's an experience like no other. I don't know any other way to explain it, man.
Man. Yeah, you're right, Chris. We do need to bring back Ebony and Jet magazine. I've been saying that for years.
Yes.
And yes.
It's all of that.
Well, Queen City, man, I believe we at the stopping point. You
We
know what I
are.
mean? You know what I'm saying? I definitely had fun standing in for DJ Tiger. You know what I'm saying? Once again,
Dude,
y'all
hold
here.
on. You're not a stand-in, dog. You're not a stand-in. You welcome anytime. You know that.
You know what I mean? You know, because they used to seeing him over here, you know what I'm saying, lean back like that. You know, they used to seeing him with the, you know what I mean? They used to seeing him, you know what I mean? So, but I mean, then this was so much fun, man. Hey, no doubt, DJ Tiger, man, you already know, man, what time it is.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know, if anybody gonna be late, it's gonna be me. So I'm glad I was ready on time. Queen City stayed on me. They little bro, go hit me up early. Let's get it together. I said, I'm ready. Let's do it. So other than that, I want to say thank everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Queen City Twin, man, thank you too, man, for always being a great big brother, man, like you always have been. You know what I'm saying? I need to start hitting you up more often, and I'm going to. You know what I'm saying? Just to talk. You know, it ain't got to be just to say, hey, yo, what's going on? Did you see this? Did you see that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? DJ Tiger, man, I know you watching. So I know we'll link up in the behind the curtains and we'll talk. You know what I mean? Salutes to you, brother. Make sure y'all follow Fullblast Radio on all platforms, on all medias. Follow Fullblast Radio.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
A salute to my Fullblast twin, Tiger. If you missed it, me and Cooks already talked about our Fullblast Tribe Born Day, December 7th, 2020. So we looking for a dope. It's on a Wednesday in 2022. So we're looking for a dope Woo Wednesday to celebrate our Tribe Born Day. We need to start celebrating Tribe Born Day.
Yeah. Hold. Let me add one into that too. And DJ Tiger, I want my Cellar Dwellers Perfect Match song. You ain't played it for me yet. I need the Cellar Dwellers Perfect Match. Me and Brother Dragon, we need that song in the playlist.
That's dope. He already know I want the butcher and the chef. He already know what I want.
Yo, man.
I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Yo, everybody, Chris for sending dope info in, man. I'm gonna shoot you that information for the Protect Your Neck League. Yo, man, so much fun, man. Look forward to chopping it up with all of y'all.
You know what I mean?
Every Monday. And,
Oh yeah, and like Queen City told me, everybody keep your eyes on your emails because if they don't get a chance to talk about anything on the show, they all, you know, like you said, they send in the messages. Go check the emails. So for the fantasy drafts and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean?
Facts. Salute, Lewis Butler. Appreciate you for tuning in, dog.
What's up, Mr. Lewis?
Appreciate you.
So, all right, y'all. Well, y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned to the Fullblast channel. You know what I'm saying? I know he got some more those shows coming today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not for sure, but y'all just stay tuned. Keep watching. Other than that, hey, Queen City, my brother, I love you, man.
No doubt. Much love. Love you too, bro. One.
All right, y'all. It's another one. Yo, Tiger, hit the button. We gone.